Good morning, good evening, everything in between. How are we all today? Welcome, welcome, everybody. I hope you've been staying safe, making good choices. It is a Monday, which means it is D&D. We are so back. Would everybody like to say hi?
Hello.
Hi. Welcome. Woo.
Hold on, I gotta put away the fireball ruler. We'll measure that out later.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
From what I found so far, the space is large enough to cast a fireball. I recommend everyone hug the walls.
Oh my
Honestly,
lord.
need to go on.
Okay, I'm gonna unpause the game firstly. There we go. There we go. I didn't even realize I had it paused. Oopsies.
I'm free.
You're free to move around. Now,
I'm free.
would anybody like to offer themselves as explaining what happened last session as a, like, recap for those who missed it?
Why didn't I grab the notebook when I had all this time? What am I doing?
Why did you not do it? What happened?
I'm sorry, I just woke up.
I mean, I think I have like my little notes as well, but I don't think that is very good at representation of everything. We fought a chicken at the very beginning, and now we're in this ball. I'm not very good at this. We need
and
the
nothing
Come
happened
here.
in between. No,
Nothing happened in between.
I'm still looking for my notebook.
Like, we're in the ball. Citron did some magic thingy. Convinced people that we're meant to be there because we forgot about the fact that we need an invitation.
We didn't need them. It's fine.
That is true.
Panache had a
We
plan. The
didn't-
plan was flirting.
The last resort was beating people up.
Plan was not needed. Oh, there was in fact a chair and a bedroom. Thank you.
Oh my
We had. There was a chair in the bedroom. We had a couple of we had a lot of backup plans. I think like Panache's way was to like flirt her way into that, and I think if that didn't work, I would have probably beaten up people. And if that didn't work, we have a lizard who can cast fireball. Can you?
I don't have fireball as a spell.
Yeah, they don't know that.
I don't know that.
I could cast a spell that does a lot of fire damage in an AoE, but it's not fireball.
They
Well,
don't have to know
works.
that. It's a threat.
Oh my god.
It's a promise.
It's an IOU.
Unironically, it's better than fireball in this
We're
instance.
trying to find a summon egg. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
correct. We are
The
trying to find
summon
a
egg.
The summon egg.
Yeah, so these
Summon
two
egg.
guys,
Summon egg.
yeah, Citron had overheard these two guys talking, and they didn't know how to spell summoning. So, upon overhearing them, they spelled out Sumoneg. Citron didn't know what that meant, so she just ignored it. But later, we fought the cockatrice after it started rampaging around the center of the town. We realized that those were the same people who were talking about the summon egg. Because they were talking about the summoning coming from down below, we decided that we needed to investigate this whole party and this whole dance because something's going to happen probably from the basement. To sneak in,
Precisely.
we also have some disguises, so please imagine about half the group is looking absolutely stunning in a tuxedo in Rain's case and a killer dress in Panache's case. And we have so far just kind of been looking around the ballroom. We talked to Larati, who is the head priestess of the dragons, and we have split the party now with Citron and Panache going to continue talking to people and trying to gather information. And Rain, Lax, and Var are going to try to sneak around and find a way down without gaining any attention.
I'm trying to find something that's like that resembles a basement, probably, if there is one.
There must be one. Surely.
There must be one.
This is where I'd put the basement if I had one.
Oh my god.
Exactly. You got my idea. Come on. We're trying to go find it. We're trying to go find it.
Okay, so
They haven't
Yes,
been.
clearly the summon egg hatched into the cockatrice.
Probably. It could be.
uh-huh. Okay,
And
so
the cockatrice looked really weird.
bully him.
Yeah, he was just odd.
Not weird, just rapidly grown.
GMO
Growth spurt, you know.
Yeah, Marco can- Anyway, so where you last left off, you saw somebody in particular running through the crowds and disappearing down the sideways of the like wooden area. What would you like to do?
Who are you ask? Oh,
The people that saw
I
them.
would like to follow.
Okay. So, you follow the little creature down the wooden pathways until they get to a door. Now, are you trying to stealth this, or are you being very obvious about this following?
Rain is trying to be as careful as she can.
Do a stealth roll for me, please.
Oh no. Okay. Hold on.
Good luck, soldier.
Bro, I am not the
gets
right
so much
person to be doing
worse.
this roll.
God,
This is like awful.
what you're trying
But
to
the
say.
blow
awful.
cover immediately.
Stealth, right?
Stealth.
Oh god. Hold on.
Make sure you roll the 2.
Disadvantaged, I think, is
Yep.
my
I roll
thing.
2 dice for it.
Absolutely. Pretty good.
Oh. Oh.
So,
horrible.
Sure. That was
Sir.
a roll.
Okay.
Let's go.
What a cry. Okay.
it's okay. It happens to the best of us.
This is what the 25d6 was for.
Is anyone else trying to stealth, or is it just going to... Is Rain the only one?
Can somebody help me?
Could I?
I can try. I can try. Fuck it.
Could I try for like
Alex. Make me invisible.
less like physical stealth and more of like a walking with such confidence that I belong back here? Stealth?
Ooh.
I am walking with such confidence.
Like so much
persuasion?
confidence and you can try give me a deception roll, because you're trying to deceive.
Deception?
Yeah.
I'm gonna state above board that is actually worse than my stealth, but we're gonna roll it anyways.
Well, you can do
Let's fucking
deception
go.
or stealth. There you go. I'll be kind.
No, I'm committing.
You're committing.
Were you hoping for performance?
Hey, that wasn't that bad. Let's go.
15.
Okay, so
Not too bad.
whilst you guys are following behind, and Lex, do you want to make any rolls or anything? Or you're just normally following?
I'll just normally follow. My stealth isn't too great.
I mean,
Okay.
That's my bodyguard. That's my
Okay,
security.
Yeah.
so
Sure.
as you guys are following behind this dragonborn, as they get to the door and you see them pull out a key, they freeze for a second. And quickly shoving the key back into their pocket, they turn around towards Rain, who is a little bit too close for them to notice, and they press themselves back against the door and they just go, if you come any closer, I'm gonna scream.
We're not here to cause any trouble.
You shouldn't be here.
What makes you say that? We're
Var will
help here.
throw up and be like, excuse me, I need this door opened.
Kind of look at you for a second and just, what for?
I need to go. I need to get inside. What do you mean? What do you mean? What 4 miles would I need a door opened?
For what? Why
I'm
do you need
with
to? Why do you need to be in here?
Are you supposed to be questioning me?
They kind of like hesitate for a second, and you can kind of see them like struggling. Just.
I would let him in if I would you.
And why are you
Okay.
talking to my security detail like this? Why are you talking down to them? They were also just here to check things out beforehand.
There's
Impeding
Exactly.
my operations?
you kind of see them puff out their chest. There's nothing in here. This is for staff only. Are you staff?
Wouldn't that
You
mean that there shouldn't be any
Didn't
problem?
get the memo about this? Are you staff? How do I know you didn't swipe that key from somebody on the floor?
You kind of
I
see
would
them pull
instruct you to come
out,
back
like,
here.
they've got like a little name tag that they gesture to. But the name's kind of been like scrubbed out. So it's like, it just says staff, and where the name should be has been completely scratched out. You think maybe because of age and how old it is? But you can't be quite sure.
These are supposed to work as credentials.
What do you mean?
If you are staff, then open this door for me. You obviously were not informed about this.
Can I do an intimidation on them?
You can run an intimidation roll.
Okay. Intimidation. Please, gods. What?
Oh,
Hates me.
let's
you
go.
so much.
Why? That is so bad.
That was nasty.
Wow. I'm so sad. This is so fucked up. I'm gonna...
So what's your total?
7.
This tiny little dragonborn, this tiny little thing, at your attempt to intimidate. Actually, let me roll something very quickly.
I am so sad. I am just so sad. That was the whole point. That's the whole point of Rain.
Well, their base roll at intimidation was better than your total.
I'm so depressed right now. This is so sad.
Fuck.
So in return, you are going to watch as this tiny little thing puffs out its chest. And as it does so, you see dripping of like what looks like fire from its lips as it just goes, "Don't you dare try and talk to... Don't you do that." And like they're trying their best. It's not quite as good though. But you can see that they're
Wouldn't
really
you-
standing up to themselves.
Honestly, impressive.
I'll flare up like an arcane sparkle in my claw. Like, you think that makes you special? I need this door opened.
Can you do a persuasion roll for me?
Yes. Okay.
All right, with that, they kind of shrink back in on themselves at the side of it and
Let's go.
give a tiny little nod, a meek little apology, and the door is now unlocked for y'all to be able to enter.
Thank you.
They kind of give
I will
a
gesture for Rain to
nervous
enter
nod.
first, please.
This is so sad. I follow. I try to. Can I follow Bar?
Yeah, go on in.
Gesture for you to go first.
Okay.
And then I will follow
Okay.
behind.
God dang it, Rain. Oh, okay. Come on in. Nothing's exploded yet.
Okay.
Nice going, Bar.
Well,
As you step into the room, it's relatively small. There's nothing that stands out to you in the way of like anything too exotic. There's a couple of couches, pretty well made. There is a deer head up on the wall itself. The rug looks very well maintained and very clean, as if recently somebody had gone over it just to make sure it looked nice. On the tabletops, there are small little bits and pieces, little like statues that look pretty decent of value. And in the like to the wall of the room around the center is a fireplace, which is currently lit. What would you guys like to do?
Did the small dragonborn follow us in?
No, they did not.
Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Could I kind of kick up the end of this rug a little bit and see if there's like anything underneath it? I feel like that's a pretty obvious thing to check.
So you kick up the rug, kind of like checking around it. You bring it up to where the couch is, and there is nothing underneath the rug.
Is there
Oh.
anything interesting about the fireplace?
You can run an investigation roll if you would like for any
I would.
hints. All right, roll for me.
I would.
Anyone that wants to can do a investigation.
Okay,
Excellent.
I want to do that.
I encourage you to, because my investigation is not great.
Oh, neither is mine, but we'll see anyway.
Let's fucking go.
I
We'll
knocked my
find.
roll.
We'll figure
I got
it.
we got an 11.
We'll find it. Oh. Okay.
I hate
okay,
myself.
I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Oh my god.
Oh
Rain.
my god!
It hates you so bad.
It really does.
What is happening?
Rain,
I don't
you are almost certain at one point that it is behind the it's like in the fireplace, and as you go to try and like you're thinking, oh, it must be magical fire. There's no way it's actual fire. This is absolutely a secret entrance. You burn yourself. You take
I
1
reach
damage.
myself. Oh fuck! God
oh,
dang it!
Rain, baby.
God dang it!
And your
Okay, you're just
the
saving
fur
up for
on
a
your
really great roll.
arm now smells a little bit like burnt fur. So it's like, oh, this is not a good feeling. Var, you are not doing much better. You are checking through the like drawers, you're moving the drawers around, you're looking underneath them for any kinds of clues. But Lex, you, having been close to the carpet, you notice a faint imprint of what must have been like a shoe or something with a little bit of dirt. And as you follow it, behind the couch, you see hidden a small trap door. And as you pull that couch away, the horrible sound of like the foot of the couch against wood, you're able to show everybody a trap door.
Let's go.
That's where they put it. Right?
Well,
I was
Rain,
curious
are
what your
you-
purchase
are
of
you
the
okay,
fireplace, but
by
you
the
know, here
way?
we are.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Fire is not the thing to touch if you're gonna touch anything in here.
I know. I just thought it was, you know, it looked very pretty, too pretty to
Hey.
be real. You know.
I don't blame you. Maybe we'll figure something out for your arm when we get out of here. Okay. There's got to be some sort
I'll
of
be
ointment or
fine.
something.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll
You're
be
welcome.
fine. Thank you.
But yeah, this thing back here, it looks like there might be a little door.
Ooh,
If you
I
want
didn't
to
see that
this
earlier.
couch,
What the heck?
We'll get under here.
What's a fancy
want-
couch?
Looks
wanna look
cleaner
at-
than
I
my
wanna-
whole room back at home.
I want to look at the statues.
Can we?
Yeah, for sure,
Is
Mark.
it? Do we move it? Do you want to help? Do you need help? I can help you. Move the
Var,
couch over a little bit.
Oh yeah.
you said you
we
wanted
can
to
help.
look at the statues?
Yes, I'm looking to see if they're just. Are they decoration? What are they?
The statues
And,
are really
stuff like
nice, well-made carvings of a couple of the goddesses, specifically Frost, Shadow, Light, and Fire.
Fire, shadow, light.
And Frost.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So those are the only. Are there only 4 statues?
Yep,
or
they're
those
the
just
only
finely
ones.
made ones? Okay, gotcha.
Nice job, Bar.
Are they all positioned in certain ways? Are they organized, or are they just there?
They're just there.
Okay. I will leave them alone for now. But they're finally made. Those are nice.
Yeah, like you can
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
tell
they're
that someone
real
like
pretty.
worked really hard on them, and they're made out of like a really nice quality stone, like a gemstone. So you can tell that whoever made them spent a very long time. This is like their iconic piece. What would you like to do?
Excellent. How's the door looking?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna try to.
We're trying
Is
to
it-
like
is it
lift the
unlocked or-
couch.
Okay, you guys
Trying to
can
lift the couch off.
both of you are very strong. You can just move the couch.
Yeah,
That-
well, yes.
There's
Well,
no
yes.
skill check on there. So you pull the couch around and you're seeing it there and then. Are you going to try and open?
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try to jiggle it.
try
and
to
see if
open
it's
it.
blocked or some shit.
Would you like to do it first? Because clearly I've been very lucky in doing things. So.
Hey, your luck will turn around. It's okay.
I do hope so. Jeez.
Yeah,
so we try to
I just
enter
kind
the...
of jiggle it.
As you
see if
jiggle it,
it's gonna open.
you can feel that it is locked.
Let's fucking go.
And as you look at it a bit more, you can see a tiny little lock that has been placed on it. Similar to the lock on the front, like on the door that you just entered in. Like
So is it
similar
like
make and
a,
style.
like a door lock, then not
Yeah.
like a box lock.
It's like a
Okay.
repurposed door lock.
Oh, incredible. Okay.
You know something about locks?
Buddy, I wish I did. It would've been a lot easier to sneak out of my fuck. There's gotta be some
Well,
sort of key
Do
around
we
here.
try to
though.
look for a key? I mean... Okay, we can try to look for a key. What's over here? What's over here? Is this like a desk of sorts?
That is, yep, that is where all the statues were being held. It's a table.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna be so shocked if this key is in here, though. It feels like a very stupid place to put a key, but
Is there... I mean, if we can't find a key, we could always,
that's so true.
you know...
I guess I will do. Just do another investigation then for
Yep.
key finding.
Do another investigation
Okay.
for
all
me.
of us? Okay.
I will roll like shit now that I got a 19, but
Well, of course.
I will try
No.
to
Yeah,
investigate as well,
yeah, exactly.
again, hoping for the best. Please.
It's your turn to roll. Awesome, Rain. Oh my god!
Oh my
This is
god.
tragic.
Every fucking time, dude.
I got
This is
an 18.
awful.
I
Okay.
can't.
Bro, I can't be this stupid. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So,
Hey, being this stupid ass character.
hey, at least both of you rolled like the same.
I know. We're literally the
Yay.
same blindness, dude.
Okay.
We can't find anything together. Thank God the lizard is with us. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm.
I'm very appreciative
I will
of
not
you.
call you the
Thank you for
lizard,
being
but
here.
I'm glad he's with us for sure.
It's alright, the cat can refer to me as the lizard.
So the
Yes,
both
call
of
me cat.
you cannot find anything. Var, as you're looking, you kind of take a moment to look at the door's lock again, and then back to that, like the lock on the trapdoor, and you kind of back and forth a little bit. You can tell they are the exact same lock. The one
Huh.
key
No
could
trick.
open the both of them.
Huh.
That's not
Which
very
of you wants
secure,
to
isn't it?
go, which of you wants to go muggle lizard?
I mean, I totally can. I mean, he's not gonna
Yeah, I
like
can too,
me.
but,
for sure.
I don't think he likes any of us.
Where's he at? Is
We
he
have
still
to get-
outside? Or like, where the fuck is he at?
last we saw,
As
he was
you-
outside.
As you step
Good.
outside, long gone. They are completely gone.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
shit.
Damn it.
Well,
Nice.
Well, is there anyone else in the hallway?
Just normal staff, like back and forthing, rushing to like cater with food, like bringing like bits and pieces there and here and there.
But he didn't go in the room.
Didn't go into the room.
Okay.
Or
You
at
just
least not what we
left
saw.
them outside.
That's, yeah, true. Yeah.
Hey, Rain, would you like to take some practice swings?
I'm gonna
Want me
kind
to
of. Can I
do what?
scan, like,
I'm gonna
outside
mage
over
hand.
here?
Can I
Give
so is
me
the lock, like, inset
a
into the door?
investigation or a perception roll.
Okay, let me find myself. There we
And I
go.
will warn you, this will be a high roll. Like
That's
base.
fine. I'm expecting it to be.
Yep.
We'll give it a gander anyway. Jesus. This would be the time to get the 19, but of course I won't. Yeah.
I thought that
For
was gonna
sure.
land on a 20 just then, and I got so excited for you.
Buddy, wouldn't that be fucking
It
awesome?
would have been
No.
so funny. You kind of look around, you cannot find this person anywhere. Like, this folk is just gone.
God damn
It is just a sea of rich people out there at the moment. And the people
Yeah.
catering.
What would you like me to do?
Yeah, that dude is
Um,
skedaddled, man. He's gone.
I figured he would be. It was hopeful. Is the lock like inset into the door, or is it
Yep.
like a loose lock on top of it?
It's literally
Inside?
like a door lock that has been put into it.
Okay. There's always the old-fashioned way.
Would you like me to bash this thing open?
I mean,
think
I'd prefer if you did it somewhat quietly, so we didn't have to answer more questions. But that method will work.
Do we have any other options?
I mean, I've got it. Can I use like a hairpin that's in my hair, like as a lock?
I mean, we can check and see if the other two have any way to deal with locks, but
Fuck,
We can.
mean,
I can
that's
go
true, too.
check on them because
Maybe.
my thing is my
maybe. I don't think Citron would.
my rolls have been kind of awful, so I might be the best person to just go ask them.
Yeah,
Look for them.
I think that's the best plan here.
Okay, let me try to go to them.
Check on
Oh
them.
god.
Yeah.
Okay, while they're
It's
going
fucking
over,
crazy.
Panache, what have you been doing this entire time?
Schmoozing.
With whom? Anyone in particular, or just general people?
Anyone who looks interesting.
Okay, Rain, as you're walking over, Panache is currently talking to a very pretty tabaxi woman who's dressed in really good quality silks, and like her fur is like glittering with like well-keptness, and she's kind of giggling as she sips at her drink
Oh.
and Panache talks, and you can see like her full attention is on Panache right now.
Huh. Excuse me, ladies. Tries to like approach them both, and she kind of just glances at the tabaxi a little bit to like acknowledge her, but she tries to not be too awkward, and she coughs under and mutters something to Panache and be like, "We found something. Are you busy?" You seem to be a little bit preoccupied.
I would turn to the tabaxi and go, I'll meet up with you again later.
I would
I have
love
to go.
Well, I hope to see you soon.
All right. Lovely. Take care. Oh, and do try the things I recommended at the buffet. They're divine.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Rain just looks at this whole exchange, is like flustered, and it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone here.
And then Panache will link arms and go, come on, darling.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go. So we found a door that leads somewhere, but we do need a little bit of help. Do you perhaps have something that we could use to pick a lock or anything like that?
Ooh. I could probably figure out something.
Seen Citron anywhere? Could use more than just a little bit of help with that one.
Yeah,
You could
I'd
just open it,
probably
like, brute force.
find Citron and also sweep her over.
All right.
Just a lady on each arm.
Crazy.
We
Oh my
shall.
God.
So we shall. Let's go.
Trying to
Definitely
keep-
not gathering as much attention as possible.
Yeah, you try and
Oh,
keep
no,
yourselves
see-
like hidden a little bit, right?
No, I'd make myself very obvious as
Okay.
we're like heading out. But then as we leave, I'd let the other two go ahead, and then I'd start doing a little bit of like just a little smile, a little wave, and then just be like, I'll be off then, as if I'm meant to be going where I'm going, and then I slip away.
Okay.
I feel like you've spoken to as many people already as possible here that people kind of have like already expected you to be there. It's
They
like,
do.
oh,
They're just like, oh, well, if she's going that way, she must be allowed to go that way, right?
yeah.
Okay. So
Alright.
you three make your way into the building, like the room area with the rest of them?
Okay,
Yep.
do that right now. Right over here, like just around the corner, right here,
Gonna grab.
right there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Citron. Citron. Ma'am.
Citron phasing through the walls.
I got dragged through a wall. I can't move.
Oh wait, can you
Holy
not
shit.
move?
Holy shit, how'd you get...
No,
Holy
I
shit,
got
how'd you
dragged through a wall.
There you go. Can you move now?
Help me!
Oh my god.
Can you hear me?
Oh my god.
How did you...
Oh, you're
Oh
already
my God,
there. How
there's-
did I not see
There's
you?
someone
Where did
in
you
the
go?
walls?
Whoa.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Wow.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
that
you.
was
Okay, you know
all
what?
right.
Never mind. So,
That
right
checks
over here.
out.
So you found stuff.
Well,
So
we
can you
found
phase through
some-
doors too, or like?
Jesus
That'll make this
Christ.
really easy.
we do have a
From
little bit of a
polite
problem
company.
here. We do have a little bit of a problem here. We do have something that we can't open. So if any of you have anything that could be helpful. Otherwise we could just bash it open. That's
Yeah,
not really.
Otherwise, we're just gonna have to break through it. But
Oh, I could give it a try.
shit. Can't.
Do you have like a lockpick of sorts, a hairpin, any of you?
Panache definitely has hairpins. She'd pull one out of her hair. Be like, mind if I
Okay.
try?
Take a crack
Go
at
ahead.
it.
So I guess sleight of hand
Damn.
roll.
We should have just grabbed that fucking dude, man. God damn it.
I should have just headlocked that thing.
I'm saying.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck, man.
The rolls have not been
man.
nice tonight.
I know this is Mari's
She's-
number, but like, come on now.
she's
Five
acting
most
as though
powerful
she
individuals
knows
in this
exactly what
building.
she's doing.
It's like the
She's
new
pretending-
D20, dude.
She's pretending she knows exactly what she's doing, but time is dragging on a little bit. And she's doing the same things.
Five
How's
most
it- how's it
powerful people in the
looking,
building, and
Panache?
we're stopped by a singular lock.
This is not where I thought we were gonna get stuck.
What do you mean?
It's a trickier one.
Yeah. Probably should have known that one. Damn.
Have you tried just like bashing it?
Well, we haven't tried that.
Well,
we
right?
did want
One
to
that
at
tried to
least be a
quiet
little
her.
bit.
Is it?
Citron, is there
Is it
anything you
that?
want to do before they bash in anything?
I tragically fail at doing that.
No, I don't have any skill with this sort of thing. That's
No.
Good luck.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. I
interesting.
don't think the hairpin's going to work. Give me a second.
Do we
And
want to do
then-
the statue first?
Wait, hold on. And
Do we want to do
then
the statue first, Rain, or the door?
But you want me to bash the statue?
wait.
Sure,
Wait.
okay.
As Panache gives up with the hairpin, she then goes. She waves her hand and she summons a little mage hand
Okay.
that can open an unlocked door or container and tries to open the locked container with it.
Oh my god.
That's fucking incredible. Oh my god.
This is wonderful.
No, I don't think I've got it.
Oh.
No, mage hand can only open things that are unlocked
Unlocked.
already. But
Oh,
Panache
shit.
isn't smart.
Hey.
Well, she
that was-
tried. She definitely tried.
The back of this
She's
door?
exhausting everything, man.
Do why are we
Does the
stopped by a door?
Does the door lock on this on the other side?
Panache, I
'Cause
think
I
it's
was like-
time to
it's like
give it
a
up.
deadbolt.
It's
Should I
on
be the
that
one?
side. It is
Do
a
I
standard
do
door
a roll
lock.
now?
I will assist you.
Okay.
If you do
Okay.
the roll, Rain.
So that's like an advantage roll.
Okay, it has a
Is that what
DC
it
to
is?
hit. And yes, you can have advantage.
Let's fucking
Yes.
Rain.
You hit the DC. So you... What weapon are you using?
A great sword.
You bring up that sword, and with 2 clean hits, you have cut into the door.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
successfully destroyed the locked door.
Lex
Thanks.
gives Rain a
Well,
high five.
that's not leaving a mark at all. Nobody's ever gonna know that we're gonna go
We
in
just
there.
we just have to hide it with the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
Oh,
mean,
they
they
won't
put a
know.
couch there
I mean-
for a reason, right?
Oh,
We
yeah,
were
for
supposed
real.
to be back here.
We were meant to be back here. We can
Oh, hold
we can
on.
lock
we can
the
just
door.
move the carpet like over it.
Exactly. Like, you know,
Yeah, no,
All right.
fine.
who would like to go first?
So as you are looking at the now opened door, you feel a nice cool breeze. There is a ladder and it goes down into darkness. You cannot gauge at a first glance how deep down this path takes you.
Is there
Well,
a
this
ladder?
seems like a basement.
I do have a lamp with me,
Mm-hmm.
so I will turn that on, and I can go first.
Okay. So can I get the order of which you guys will be going down the ladder?
Lex can go first. I think I'm gonna let everybody else go in first. I'll go in last.
Does anyone like actually have dark vision?
I do.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should be the one going
Three,
first. Actually,
three of us. Var, do you have dark vision? Can you see?
I don't think I do.
Okay,
Before we
for
go
sure.
down as well, I do also have the light cantrip,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
so I could cast that on one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Maybe
okay.
Rain.
Maybe me,
Mhm.
actually.
A
But yeah,
glow
I can
I have
see-
that too, so we could have two.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
glow
Let
in the
us be
dark
light.
cat.
On the little gem in my forehead.
Well, that will not be a
Oh,
problem.
wonderful.
Wonderful.
We all have light.
We all have light. I don't. I
Perfect.
just have wonderful
Whoever
eyesight.
doesn't have dark vision can be enlightened.
I will escalate on the
Yeah,
on
the dark
the
vision can
chunk
just
of
be
ore.
sandwiched.
Okay.
I have a headlamp.
So you cast your
60
spells.
feet of the dark vision.
You have now cast your spells, and as you make your way down the ladder, the cool breeze starts to pick up into more of like a wind. And you feel like you're walking down forever, but you can see pretty decently from where you are that it is just, you know how when you're going down a like, how to word this? So you know how there's like the manholes and you've got the like ladder down and it's walls on either side of you?
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah.
like that
Mhm.
for a while. And as you go further and further down, the breeze is still pushing up against you into more of a wind. And then finally, the wall disappears. And as you feel the splash of water against your feet, you're in what looks like a very old tunnel, likely built during the Great War and very unkept. Spiderwebs litter the ceiling, mushrooms and other strange flora are growing in cracks and spaces, and these mushrooms also give light to the darkness around you all as you stand with two paths to take. The breeze seems to come from the right side with a faint glow in its distance, and the left side is dark and seems void of all light itself.
Ooh, well. Shall I go on first? This is
Where?
wherever the light is. I fear. Do we want to split up and see where the other one goes?
I
I
don't
think
think splitting
that's
up
a
at this
very
point
s-
is going to be good for us.
Yeah,
I don't.
We shouldn't
I
split
think-
up.
we really should. I think
Okay.
where the light goes sounds like a pretty good.
That is probably most likely to lead to other people.
It's not what we're looking for. What exactly are we hoping for, though?
I feel like
I
we
guess
should be
we're
caught in the
looking for
dark.
some sort of ritual.
I have no fear of the dark, and I actually feel like I will be protected just fine.
Do we want to go look at the dark area?
So Tron like
Definitely
points
do.
into the dark area. You know, that like go there into the dark. Yeah.
So we're
I
going
think we
to
should
the
go
dark.
that way.
Oh, okay. Everybody agree?
Well, we have light, so even if it's dark now and we go there to get lighter,
We do
it's
have
fine.
light.
That is true. We have like 3 people with light, right?
I have a feeling
if-
if we're looking
if
for
si-
people,
If Citron feels
the
like
best
we
way to be
can
going
we
would be
safe,
towards the people.
then I suppose we will go to the dark together, and not split up.
Do we really think
Okay,
we'll
we're gonna go
find
to the
anything
dark.
there?
That is such ominous background noise. Like,
Well, we're gonna find out.
does anybody hear that? It's our gods laughing at us.
The bell. Anyone hear that ominous bell tone in the distance?
I don't know. I feel like we're looking for the people part of things. We should probably go to the light, where we like to find
I
more
mean-
of the people.
Well, we don't want to get caught, do we?
That is true.
And if there's nothing there, we can just turn around and come back. So, I don't see why not.
That's fair. We could take a little bit of a peek. I can see a little bit further out before. So what do we
So
think?
you
We
want us
take a
to,
gander for like a little
sacrifice
bit.
you or what? Is that what you're
Wait.
suggesting?
Me?
That you take a little peek and get sacrificed by whatever is going to eat us in there?
And to the darkness, we offer you a cat.
Wow.
Hey, she's got 9 lives, so
Can we?
True.
Are there
Okay,
any
so, I
like
mean-
loose stones or rocks around?
we can
This
throw-
place
throw
is very
something, actually.
aged. Like there is a lot
Yeah.
of just crumbled walls. This has not been used since the Great War of about 1,000 years ago. Like it has not been kept up. It is like barely holding itself together at this point.
Could I make an investigation check to try to see about recent traffic in the area?
Yes,
Well, I
yes,
have
you
a
can.
torch. I can throw the torch to the dark area.
It is a 20. It is a dirty 20.
So as you're investigating the area, you can see that to the right side is footprints. Lots of different kinds of footprints from lots of different folk. It's a lot
Towards the
more
light.
towards the light. It's very much so worn in a like traffic high use area, while the other side is very overgrown and looks like it's not been used in quite a long time.
I feel like if we're looking for people down here, then we need to be going toward the light. I can see a bunch of foot traffic heading that way.
Oh, there are footprints.
That makes a lot more sense.
My vote's going towards the light.
I would stride over to Citron and go, "We must go towards the light."
I think you're gonna have to convince her. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm making a roll persuasion.
Okay. Do I need
No.
to?
I was just like,
Okay.
Okay. Do I need to lead the way towards the light, or are we fine with everybody going now?
I'd prefer not to be in front.
Okay. You know what? That's a
Reasonable
very
choice.
smart idea. Let's put Citron in front. Actually.
okay.
Citron D.
Well, she's a specialist on the light.
Yeah,
Apparently
exactly.
So,
The
I
moth.
feel like
Yeah,
she's
Citron's
very
all
eager
like
to do that.
dark and like mysterious until like someone talks to her and then she's like, all right, yeah.
bubbly pops.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay behind everybody just to make sure that because she wants Rain wants to make sure she's everybody is all good and safe walking toward the same direction.
Yeah.
She can see everything in the dark.
We're heading towards the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, but
Until
we're
it's
still in
light.
the dark. We are going towards the light. We are not in the light yet.
I will try to be in. I'll be in the middle of people.
Yeah, you have the glowing gem. You're on the
Holy
light
fuck.
I mean,
source
I
too.
can put it out if we need.
Okay.
Okay, so
Don't die today. Okay.
you head towards the right, and the sound of water is, for some, comforting, for others, The exact opposite. But you continue along the way anyway. Every now and then there's like the sound of like dirt and crumble of like the walls around you as the wind continues to hit at your face. And as you continue to move, it begins to grow colder and colder. But the light begins to glow brighter and brighter. Finally, you hear other noises, seem to be brought upon by the wind itself. Vague chatter, discussion. You can't quite make out the words as it's brought across to you, but for some of you, and I can give you this for free because of your passives, it almost seems like there's like a sermon in the way that the voice rings through the wind, all in the distance, growing louder and louder. The words themselves, although you can't make out specifics, they're almost sounding consuming, hungry, words that are spoken in a language where, when you do pick up full words, none of you can understand. And as you finally come to the end, you see a vast open space. The environment's different. Above you sits a rock ceiling, minus a very large hole where the moon shines vibrantly through it. Trees, water. It's almost as if you're about to step into an underground forest. Va, can you make a history roll for me? Specifically you. You do not recall anything of the sorts in any textbook you have ever read in your life. Everything, including from your heritage, all of this seems old, as if predating notation of history. The trees are large and massive, and for all the maps you've studied, you shouldn't be in a forest right now.
We're still underground, aren't we?
Correct. And at the opposite side, can I get all of you to roll a perception?
Okay. Come on, Ray. We gotta do this. Perception.
I need higher than a 15.
Did it roll? I couldn't see it.
We're crushing it. We're doing great.
Citron.
Okay,
I just also mind loading
let's
at
fucking go.
Okay.
I didn't see my
Okay,
roll.
We got 10, 11, 10, 10, 15.
Okay, we got a 15.
Okay,
We can work with that.
115.
We got
Perfect.
A15.
Are we
Sir.
still
seeing
hearing?
the dice
We're
rolls
still hearing
again.
the language.
Yeah. So,
I'm going to
Yep.
cast comprehend languages ritualistically, but using my class feature to cast it as a action instead of the hour casting time. So I have comprehend languages up for.
mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
I can understand spoken language.
Okay. You are hearing.
Sorry, it's spoken or written.
You are hearing a song that talks about returning home. The lines, and so I wait another day. Be one, be with me once more. It's kind of a continuing motif throughout the song. Now for that 15 roll. So all of you can see strange lights. Or at first glance, they look like lights. But Citron, as you continue to stare down these lights, you realize with a rush that feels like it triggers goosebumps down your spine, that what you're not seeing is just any lights, but something far greater. The small gaps, the light that weaves in upon itself. This is something folk could have only dreamt of seeing with their own eyes, something wizards and other spellcasters spent years reaching towards the view of. Split into 8 lines, the colors shifting and changing. You realize as you stand there that you are indeed seeing the weave itself. Magic in its true raw form, all cascading into one location. The colors shifting between yellows, greens, blues. They move with a sense of laziness, as if slowly trying to pull themselves towards their chosen center. A slow mass building and building in the distance. Have fun. What would you like to do? And do you tell the others this?
Yeah. Sorry, my push to talk is being weird. Citron, like, gestures towards it, looking back at everyone since she's leading. She says, "That's magic itself up there."
Wait, what?
What?
I was
That's the-
looking around.
What do you mean?
Those lights, they're not bugs, nor artificial.
Oh,
That's the weave.
Oh?
The same
How
way
high-
that we cast light right now. It's casting light just by mere existence.
How high up are those lights?
Like right up the top, but they are sloping down towards that area, but they are far out of your reach.
Roughly how high? Can I gauge a distance?
Oh, okay. Now you're making me do math. Okay.
Because I'm also about to do math.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna give you a height. 113 meters. At the entrance where you are, that is how high it is. At the end, it looks
Damn.
as if it's going into the ground itself.
Okay. Hold on.
For the people that use feet, that's 373 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking some things.
we love math.
Well, I'm checking a bunch of class features and things.
I'm going to trigger
I'm
off
going to
my
try to
light
speed run this
cantrip.
one.
Smart.
I will also turn mine off. Equal to my walking speed. So 373. I can see a small bubble.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we just
Yeah,
have
I
to
can
move
see
forward.
some.
Okay.
Okay, we're following Citron. Go on.
So, the rush of the river becoming louder and louder. The light above in the night sky begins shining yellow like the sun for a split moment. Citron, can you please roll a d20 for me?
Yay! I'll take a 9. That's fine.
Middle of the road, we'll take it.
Okay. So wait, that was a 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that answer.
The deep sigh gives it.
I'm now.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, I'm just trying to find the specifics for that number.
You hate me.
You hear her voice, a gentle, breathy
Don't.
whisper against your ear. Can me hear? Can? And then it breaks up again. It's hard to gauge the full sentence as her voice seems to come in and out in almost a static way, as if something is pulling her away from you, and you feel that warmth for it to be ripped away just as quickly. And then you feel a force like fingertips under your chin, tilting your head up. Do you allow this to happen?
Yes.
Okay. As you allow it,
Happy Pride.
giving no resistance, you are now looking towards the sky.
People are kind of just like, Rain's just seeing all of this happening, and
Yeah,
it's
Citron
like,
just like, oh.
It's
just like, oh, this is fascinating.
So you are now looking towards the sky. It's getting brighter and brighter, like the sun's above you for just a moment. And as you feel the ghost of fingertips against your cheeks, the weight that comes with her presence disappears, almost as fast as it had appeared in the first place. For everyone else, you notice Citron has stopped all of a sudden, and the way that her head is tilted up, you kind of follow, but there is nothing different. No brightness. It's just the faint light of the wave, still where it had been when you started.
Rain kind of just looks up as well in the sky. Just goes like, the sky is pretty.
You okay?
Oh, yes, of course. I felt the clouds had parted for just a moment.
It is quite beautiful down here, I think.
It is quite pretty.
Don't blame
yeah.
you.
Do I recognize any of the trees?
You can roll a nature check, actually.
Citron's going through a whole like out of body experience, and I'm just like,
All the girlies
what's
are just
this
like, wow,
tree?
pretty and fast, just like, oh, tree.
Evil, intimidating
You know what,
lizard.
that's fair. You're real for that.
24.
Perfect. So,
Fucking hell.
these
Locked in.
trees around you have been recorded as extinct for over 1,000 years. You have redwoods that no one has seen in before the Great War existing effortlessly. Like, they are flourishing. The grass itself is a type of grass that you have never seen with your own eyes. Everything in this room seems to predate your written history.
I am having a field day. We're taking like grass clippings, we're taking we're grabbing different leaves. we are documenting as much as we possibly can. We're even going to the river and get like a water sample.
I see Var like stick his head under the water, seeing if
No,
there's any like.
just a hand. No,
furry-
I didn't, no head went in there. Just hand. I made
Just a hand.
Just dipped a little bottle under.
As you put your hand in there to pull it out, you pull out like a type of like algae that you've never seen in your life. There's no recorded
Immediately in the
history of
bottle,
anything.
Going round 2.
So are you dipping your head in yet?
The round
Nope.
2, you pull out, you feel something like nip at your fingers, and you instinctively grab it out, and you're holding in your hands a fish species you've never discovered. But like, you have no idea what you're holding. It is a type of fish, and it looks very old and different.
I am thoroughly enamored and not paying attention to anything that happens to the party right now.
Wow.
I am distracted. I am very, very, very much distracted.
See any gold down there?
Rain notices like the fish and just asks about it because she used to like do a lot of fishing, and she's like, I've never seen anything like that
No one has.
in my time fishing. What do you mean?
Everything here is said to be extinct or undiscovered.
What?
This predates our written history.
How?
I have-
How is that meant to be possible?
I have no idea. There's just
Does-
a slow, like, big smile.
It does feel unreal somehow.
Has Seeker returned to me yet?
Seeker has returned to you.
Is there
Right.
anything in the bottle?
It is empty.
Is empty.
This whole area is like open, right? And we can see the sky.
So basically, think of it as there is rock all across the sides and up, except for one dome area where you can see the night sky, and the moon seems to be perfectly in the middle of it.
Wow.
Almost like it's like
fascinating.
an underground cave, but an entire ecosystem in a cave.
Huh.
It's been completely isolated except for the traffic for whoever else has been down here. The entire ecosystem's been tainted for who knows how long.
Has this been possible? Can we keep looking around, moving along the river?
Can we still hear the chanting?
They are still singing the same words.
Is
This is a
there
little bit louder
Is there
now.
a way I could roll like a religion check to kind of see like
What they're doing,
kind
like
of
what they're
thing
yeah.
they might be doing? Like what kind of like if it was like a summoning or if it was like a
Does it
So we're
sound
rolling for
ominous?
vibes. Like, we're rolling for vibes.
yes,
Oh.
just
But
rolling,
rolling
for
for
vibes.
vibes.
Absolutely.
rolling
Do
for vibes.
a religion.
Can we all do that?
You can all do it.
Can I
if
do
you'd like.
that too?
Can I
do that too.
help by like, I don't know, translating something? If it comes up.
Religion. I'm like awful at this. This is gonna be so bad.
The only intelligence I have is
I love it.
religion.
Just
That's
so
an
ass at
insane
this.
roll.
You and I,
Love
Panache.
this.
You and
I
I.
love this so much.
Incredible.
Period.
3.
Look, Panache
Oh my
is
God.
getting inspired in an artistic sense. She doesn't know anything about the actual things. She's just enjoying the inspiration.
Rain is like fascinated, but she has
Going
no
through the
idea what's
history
happening
possibilities.
at all.
Panache. Ooh, pretty
She's
tree.
like, this is-
We can draw that.
Yeah. Okay, with
I love this.
Var and Lex's rolls, the way they sing is very... It's a cold kind of longing. There's ill intent in their words as they're singing a song about wanting someone to come back. It kind of, as you continue listening, Lex, you can't understand the words, but Var, you can. It sounds worrying. Do you get the feel of like a dread in your stomach if you listen and focus to how they're portraying this? The vibes are sour.
Since I understand the lyrics, or like what they're actually like singing, I'm going to kind of like speak along with what's going on, so that way everyone else can hear what's happening.
Or like live translate.
Yeah.
I feel like even though that it is sort of like a sour longing, Lex still kind of feels a bit of empathy for it. And she kind of just feels that yearning within herself and kind of just feels sorry for them in a way. That kind of brings a pit to her stomach, and she's like, whatever it is, they love it. They love it.
Var, some of what you translate to the others is talking about someone buried deep below where their bones still long to rise once more, like that kind of vibe, and how they could search for eternity and never find them again. It's very like there is something deep underground that they are trying to bring back in their song.
Rain is just very, like, it's starting to make her uncomfortable with, like, what she's hearing. Not because she hates it or anything, but it's because, like, she's starting to feel that, like, sadness as well.
Are you guys just standing there?
I'm gonna turn to
Whoa.
Secret and I'm gonna start talking about what was it like? Was it like physical? Could you feel anything? Was it just light?
Okay.
No,
I'm back to geeking
Since
out.
you're all just standing there, roll a perception, please.
okay.
I do
Just
think we
like-
should probably stop them from summoning this. Oh, did I accidentally roll 2? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, finally something decent
If
for
we
me.
stop
That.
them, it will not be easy. They're going to protect it with their lives.
I rolled a 13, not a 14.
Okay.
I also got 13.
What?
I got a 16.
I'm
For
back
those
to-
of you that beat 15,
Ooh.
you hear a rustle in front of you. A brief sound for just a second, and then a twig snap from behind. And you very quickly realize you've been surrounded. And the second the twig snaps, a rush of fur and teeth follows. And with that,
Oh.
can everybody please
Oh.
roll your initiative?
Oh, I love
initiative.
seeing that.
Doggies!
This is what
Where
the
is that again?
25d6 was for.
The one.
I feel like we rolled the d6s earlier just to roll d10s now.
Oh, you need to start a... Okay.
Yep.
Combat started.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
I'm gonna let
What
it
the hell?
Is it fucking rolling?
Please.
We're high rollers.
So very high rollers.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at me.
I'm about to be distracted by what kind of wolves these are.
Sorry for that second.
Do you want to
roll, if it comes
quickly do a quick
I
thing?
technically
Holy
did not pass my
shit.
perception check, so I am surprised.
through. Oh, let's.
Oh,
fucking
God
go.
bless. Sure, good point.
I will
Wait.
be honest about this. I
Ooh.
didn't notice. I would have done something.
I managed to notice. Thank fuck.
So, with that, we begin combat. And
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Dogger number 1 is going to come up towards Panache and is going to bite. So,
Ah!
Oh no. That is a very convincing, like, scream.
that is a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
My AC is 14.
Meets beats?
Beats it.
Meets beats it.
Beats.
So,
Okay. I always forget. I don't know why it's so easy to remember.
so with that, let's see if I can do it this way. That is 10 damage. 10 piercing.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Ow.
And then it'll now be Panache's turn. What would you like to do?
Haha. I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Citron, who is next to me.
Okay.
On me?
So there we go. I pull out my flute. Very sophisticated.
And there it is!
So cute.
And I lean over to Citron and I say, I got you.
Oh my god, this too is Yuri.
Oh my god, Yuri
That's
in
insane.
Pride Month?
I melt.
I keep going back.
And
to,
then
the
I would
presentation.
also then lean over to Citron and whisper, what are you going to do?
Insane.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to, explode them, I guess, is the best.
Excellent. I've inspired you with that. Definitely. Panache seems a little unsure, but don't worry about it. And so when you try to explode things now, you can add a d4 to any ability check using that skill.
Oh, it's something specific? Oh. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
Hey, up next
Oh. Direwolf number 2.
is Direwolf number 2. Direwolf number 2 is going to head towards Lorraine, and then is going to use its bite action. If I can get it to do it. There we go. Come on.
shit.
Does a
It hits.
22 hit?
Yes, it does. God damn it.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
That's so fucked up, actually. Damn. 2d6 plus 3. I like being able to use this now. This is so good. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay. So that would be God damn it. Ugh.
Need some reverse math going up here.
I know.
And that's the
No.
end of its turn. So, Lex, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to sidle on over here. And we are going to hit with Flint Striker,
Ooh, it's got a name.
which is, yeah, it's my packed weapon. Does a 17 hit?
It sure does. What's its damage?
How do I? Oh, yes. Its damage is... Oops, sorry. How do I... Damn, I must be blanking. How do I do that again?
It should
There's
let you
a-
pick the damage button.
When you click your attack thing, there should be like the hit and
Oh,
then
here
the-
it is. It just didn't show me
Yeah.
for a second.
Oh, God bless.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I think that
That's
Was that-
not right.
that
No,
was
that's
a
not
roll
right.
to hit. Damn, that
Yeah,
could have
Yeah,
been so
that's a roll
funny.
to hit.
I
There we
know.
go.
All right, there we go.
Oh, it was
And
11?
then- Give me... Yes.
Beautiful.
And then I get a second hit as well with my packed weapon. And then I get a +1 bonus to damage rolls with it, so that's technically a 12.
Okay, so it's 12 damage?
Yes. Let me roll
Perfect.
again for attack.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
we're
Ooh.
still- oh my
that
God.
hits. That hits.
Let's
Holy shit.
Ooh!
Let's go.
You just need-
Damn.
If-
Come on, hit the same
If only it
damage
would
again.
show me.
Do it. I believe in you. Hit the same damage
Oh
again.
my god, it's... Can you fucking show me? There we go. Let's fucking go.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh.
That's a 6, but yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Well, it's looking a little bloodied, a little bit upset. It's not looking too crash hot, but it's still standing.
Yeah, she's
And
just
is that the end
giving
of your
it
turn?
all 1, 2. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that's it.
Citron, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move 1 down.
Mhm.
So that way I also get a +1 to my AC. And then I would like to cast Mind Sliver on this one that we're kind of beating up on.
Okay.
Woohoo.
So I will need an intelligence saving throw from them.
See if I can do this.
Let's
that
go.
was
Doesn't save.
Easy
does not
wins.
I think they made it. I think they made it.
actually it was the wrong one, but we'll still count it anyway. It's the same
Oh,
thing
fuck.
because that was the ability. I misclicked it, but it's fine. We'll keep it the same. That was on.
The 4 has
DM.
a secret 0 attached to it.
Correct.
Okay, so that means that it will take 9 damage.
Woohoo!
Okay, so we're gonna watch that
I'm
HP
rolling
bar.
so many 9s.
Let's go.
So many 9s.
So would you like to describe how you kill this? As it is dead.
Yay! Sure. Citron's gonna come over. She's gonna do the same thing that just happened to her. She's gonna look at this little puppy. She's gonna grab its face and tilt its chin up and look into its eyes.
Oh
and
my
it's just
God.
going to fall over.
Search for.
That is
Wow.
That is crazy.
And she'll like give
Oh
it a
my
little
god.
pet.
Oh my god.
That is deeply
Brilliant.
disturbing.
To the sunlight, you return.
Rain sees this and is absolutely horrified, but also like horrified, impressed. You know,
It's like horrified minute. Oh damn. Wait.
Staring
Oh,
at
damn.
Citron like that
Damn.
is so fucking weird.
Woohoo!
It's like
She kinda
terrifying, but
loosens
towards
her
hair
grip on
kind of
her,
way.
like exactly. She kind of loosens her grip a little bit on her greatsword and remembers that she's in the middle of a fight. It's like, okay,
Holy shit.
so
Okay.
Note to self: don't mess with children. Okay.
Citron, anything else before you end your turn?
That's all I got.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
Var, what would you like to do?
Okay. Guess we'll do this. We will go ahead and turn to the one that ran up to Rain.
Yay.
Beat 'em up.
Oh wait, I have music for this encounter. Hang on.
Beat him up.
We're going to use my breath weapon, so I will also need. I need a dex save.
On the one in front of Rain. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do this right this time. Ready? It's 5.
Yeah, you failed. That was the right way to go about it.
God
I
bless.
agree. So it is going to take. I need to. How do I roll damage for this? Click on it. Just 2d10, right? Five points of psychic damage. So like turn to it, and Rain will see me kind of like like lower my jaw and exude like like speak something. Everyone else is going to feel like a small like almost like a whooshing sound like in their mind as the psychic damage shoots out.
Oh God.
So just like a like a vacuum of psychic energy. And then I'm gonna back up.
All right.
Okay. And then that's your turn done.
That'll be my turn. Yep.
I'm gonna cry.
That's right, you got this.
Here comes the other dog.
Shit.
Hey, Rain
Pupper.
does.
No.
We're happy with that. 7 does not hit. Okay. It tries to lunge at you and tries to bite you and completely misses. Like, it just does not work.
Oh, you poor
And-
little thing.
With that, it is now Rain's turn.
Alrighty. Okay. So I'm gonna do so the one adjacent to my diagonal, the one
The one that hurt you.
furthest away from everybody else. Yeah, the one that's furthest from everybody else.
one?
Yes, that one. I'm going to attack it with my great sword.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a roll on that. Please be good. Oh fuck yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Let's
What?
go. Roll your
Uh,
damage.
Ooh.
It's a crit. Is it
It's a crit. It's a crit.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
crit.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Get
Alright.
That's
that-
our
get that
first
money.
crit
Roll a
damage
crit.
for
Get that
today.
money, honey.
Please be good.
Ooh.
Okay, 17.
Ooh.
Ho,
So what did we agree
ho.
on for crits? What was
Hang
our
on.
what was
Yeah,
our
for
agreed upon
sure.
method?
Wasn't crit max possible? Let me double check that.
Yes. I think that
Let
was
me
one of
check our
home
home. That was one of our general.
House
Mhm.
rolls. Max damage rolls on a crit.
brews.
So you
Yeah,
do your max turtle damage that you can do.
So
46. Yeah, for sure. That's
27.
oh yeah.
27
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah, that would
That's
be
maximum
fucking
damage.
wild.
Damage. Okay.
Rain is
That's like your
showing out
redemption
right now.
arc. Basically.
I deserve
saying-
this.
no, I'm saying
like this is a
him.
treat. This is a treat. The fighter actually gets to fight this time.
Yeah.
They were just saving up all those bad rolls, you know what I'm saying?
For
So-
real.
They were getting them out early.
Okay,
Exactly.
and do you have any other actions or is that it?
I have a second attack that I can do.
Perfect.
I'm gonna do
Get that shit
another
right.
great sword attack on this thing.
Same one?
Get that
Yes, same one.
Perfect.
I'll leave the other ones to everybody else because that's closer to them. Attack. Roll. Ooh, okay. 20?
That hits. That hits, absolutely.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay.
Girl.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Rolling again.
You
Fighter
Normal.
in combat.
shit. Get that fucking
Whoa.
shit.
Oh my
Roll
god.
Okay.
damage.
How do you do this? It's dead.
So I'm just gonna like try to grab it and then just like push my sword through its guts and just take it back out with one hand.
Perfect.
She's strong enough to do that. And
Perfect.
throws it on the side. Gets pissed off because she was like hurt. It's the one that actually
Got there,
got
yeah.
her, I think. Yeah. It's like fucking. Ugh. You know. Okay, I'm done.
Brilliant.
I'm done.
Okay, sorry, I was just quickly checking something. All right, so next round. Direwolf is like the dog's dead. Panache, your turn.
Dog's dead.
Huh. I'm extremely useful in this scenario.
I believe it.
I have faith in you.
You are Panache. You are.
All right, what are we thinking?
I am going to cast Firebolt
Okay,
on the wolf.
Can't go wrong.
roll.
No.
And how are we
fireball
doing
yet.
this?
How am I doing this? I'm firebolting.
16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Do your damage.
All right.
Woo! Nice.
It's
Respectful.
something.
6 damage.
Nah, it's wonderful.
Something
It's
is anything.
wonderful. Exactly.
At least yet.
Perfect. Wonderful. Alrighty, and with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Other one's dead. Lex, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of sees Rain take that thing. She's getting pretty excited about it. She's kind of
Mhm.
hooting and hollering. She's gonna hit it with Flint Striker. See how good that does. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Just, I saw the base number,
Okay.
that hits.
For sure. Yeah. No, for
Yeah.
sure. We're excited. If only it will show me my damage. Come on now. Give me the little. There we go. Damage. No. That is a 12.
Ooh.
Nice.
With my plus 1. And
So
then we
that's
get
13.
another. Let's try to attack again with Flint Striker.
Oh.
She just.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's
buddy!
Oh my god!
Yo!
Okay.
buddy!
Max
You
that
thought to
damage.
bring wolves to this fight.
Like I said, very
hate
excited.
dogs.
She's getting into it.
we
she
hate
got really
dogs.
excited over
She's
that.
really getting into it.
Oh yes.
So yeah.
The two like tall,
I'm just rolling
like
the
big
damage,
women.
but I
just
know. Yeah, it's a 46 plus 3.
What's your damage?
You know, 27, right?
Yeah, I think it is just 27.
27? How would you
Yep.
like to
Yes.
describe doing it? I did the wrong way.
28.
There you go. There you go.
28,
28
yeah.
damage. Okay. Describe how you kill this thing.
Lex just has the biggest shit-eating grin on her face. She, like... She kind of does, like, a little spin. Like, she's around,
He's very excited for that one. No.
cuts
Siren.
through that bitch, like...
Oh, there we go. We're back. Lex?
Hello?
Oh, there you go. You're
Hello?
back. Do you
Hello?
mind repeating that
Hello?
last little bit because you cut out?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. So Lex is super excited. She spin and like cuts it twice with her whirlwind. She just has the biggest grin on her face, laughing as she does it. She's super excited to be here.
Incredible. And with that, that is the encounter over. You have taken out all 3.
Hey, that was good. That was really
Yay!
So,
I feel like am I the only one so far that's ever been damaged?
No, I took 10 damage.
Oh, you
Yeah.
took 10
good. Well,
damage.
last
okay.
time I didn't even hit, so yes.
Okay. I think Rain
Maurice,
is like pretty like satisfied with that. She's like stretching her arms and is just like feeling very confident.
Yeah,
puffing
no, we
out her
kind of did
chest.
that. Nice moves. Nice
Like-
moves.
Everybody did awesome.
Bar, would you like to
Amazing.
do a nature roll?
I'm excitedly going to expect a corpse.
Roll nature for me.
22.
Nice.
Okay.
Insane.
So, Bar. These 3 large beasts that had attacked you with teeth bared and hackles raised were direwolves. You assume at least, as direwolves had been extinct in Aureliana for quite a long time. Well before the Great War had even started, the people of Aureliana had hunted them into nothingness. This is a species that every textbook has ever told you was well extinct.
We're going to collect some samples. While the party, while everyone else does their thing. Would you like a check for any of that, or am I good to just check?
Sorry, repeat?
Do you want me to make a check for anything? Am I good to just collect general samples from things?
You're good to collect general samples for these ones.
Okay, like tooth, fur.
Tooth,
Stuff like
like teeth, fur, whatever you would like.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy with it.
That little 9 that I just rolled again is Citron turning over to Panache and like brushing some of her hair out of her face to see if like she's hurt. And she goes like, "Oh, are you doing okay?" And healing for 9.
Oh.
That is crazy.
Oh my god. In
Ooh.
Pride
This
Month?
too is gay.
Ooh.
And
In
this
Pride Month, this
chair
too is Yuri?
getting more and more appealing.
It's
Insane.
getting more and more appealing.
Fucking Christ.
Are you okay? I am now.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, wild.
You didn't even
Crazy.
need my help.
I like having it. Then it's like we're a team.
this too is Yuri.
I suppose we are, aren't we?
Everybody's looking at this, being like raising an eyebrow. Rain is definitely raising an eyebrow.
I just like
Huh.
stand up with like 10 teeth. I'm like, and we're done.
Yeah, Lex kind of just has like a little secret smile. Like, that's nice.
I'm just like nervously fidgeting with my flute.
That's so
Aw.
sweet.
Aww. Oh my god. Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I really do think we have to stop them from trying to summon whenever they're summoning. So I think we
Yeah.
should probably head over there.
Hey, we
Get
cracked
outta
through their
here.
dogs. We can absolutely take them.
You know what's so true? I believe in that.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta
Exactly.
ride this, like, you know, the high of like actually winning this battle. Let's go.
Okay.
Man.
We try to
Now
go.
that we've
move
used
to
all our good
where it
rolls.
is.
Exactly.
Of course, of course.
We got
Tyler,
two
Correct.
nat
no
20s.
problem.
Sir.
Whatever comes next, it's gonna be a struggle.
No, maybe we can just persuade them to stop very nicely.
Absolutely.
I
You lead
don't
with
think
that.
that'll work.
Persuasion.
You lead with
I
that,
do.
the rest of us will get in position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
we have
Panache can
persuasion.
make
Mhm.
miracles happen.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's true.
So with that, with the last one slain, you continue once more along your path. The light is beginning to grow brighter and brighter as you find yourself closer to the destination. The hum of folk singing, now enough to echo loudly as you stop just at the bushes. I assume to remain hidden? You don't want to go full send into that area?
Not
Oh,
before we
yeah,
have a
I
look
think-
at it.
Okay, can I get one of
Yeah,
you or
bushes.
all of you to roll like a perception or an investigation?
Okay.
I
Perception.
will go ahead and just roll it.
I'll do a perception check. Oh, that was
21.
almost
The
really
one
bad.
is crazy.
Like, that was almost really bad. I got a 23.
Like I said, all our
21.
good rolls.
23.
Wait, Citron and
23.
Panache are so distracted with each other at the moment.
That is crazy. That is
They
crazy.
have no
Everyone else.
perception
Both
at
of
all.
you
Crouch
rolled
down,
the
funny.
same
staring
fucking
ahead.
roll.
Panache and Citron
Like-
staring longingly into each other's eyes.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Into my face piece.
Into the mask.
It's really Panache just like staring at herself and like the reflection of it. It's all distorted.
That's crazy.
I bet you have really nice eyes.
Oh.
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 Probably not.
Oh my lord. Okay, so
Right, Yuri Pilot,
These two
direct
are
us.
like a roller coaster where it's like incredibly wonderful and then tragically just coming to a stop.
And then Citron has to be weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
That's the best
Exactly.
part.
It's endearing, I think.
This
It's
looks
very
would
endearing.
have it
interesting.
Any other way.
This
so
okay.
as you peer through the bushes, the area is large. Trees have been cleared out and large pillars of rock are left in their place. Some already have fallen from time, some barely holding on for the last of their life. At the center of a awkward circle, you would assume, of pillars, you see a large, deep crater. In the center of the crater, where the lights come to meet, is an egg. The egg itself seems odd though, glowing a blend of yellow and purple, the outline a beautiful gold like nothing you have ever seen before. Large enough to house at least, say, like a few-month-old lion as a reference, like, you know, like it's a pretty decent-sized cat or something similar to that. Enough that if you were to try and hold it, it would definitely look difficult to hold. Each end of the weave wraps itself into it, as if it was consuming them, making the magic its own, and you watch as a few, and you're kind of getting a gist of the area. It's starting to glow brighter and brighter, with the hum and the worship of the voices only seeming to encourage it more and more. At the opposite end of the crater stands what you believe is a woman, bathed in black robes and face barely visible beneath her hood. But you do see messy, untamed blonde hair falling from the gaps of the robe's hood. Over her shoulder were streaks of brown and the ends fading into a graying blue, all illuminated by the light of this egg. Her hands are together in prayer as she leads a couple of hooded figures together through a song. Would any of you like to roll anything like a history check or anything like that?
If you insist.
Could I do religion?
You sure can.
I'm not good at any of
23,
this.
26.
I also like
Ooh.
to do religion.
Absolutely.
Woohoo!
2 nat runs in a row is crazy.
Let's. Citron is
That is-
really.
Wow.
Citron has different priorities right now.
She's like twirling her hair, looking around.
She's so
That's crazy,
absolutely
bro.
like distracted.
And that's just no better.
Insane work.
She's like, I made a friend.
I didn't know whether to even roll, and I decided, you know what, I'll
Insane
go
work,
for it.
Yeah,
Why
the way
not?
The way the dice looked for me is it just landed on a 2 and then
Immediate
bounced
2.
around on a 2, and I'm like, that was
Immediate
dirty.
Nash and Citron are going through it right now. They're kind of both just mentally
Like,
out of it.
This is
Can I do a
incredible.
roll just
In-
because
In
I'm
the
like,
fucking trenches of
let me
yearning.
see. Let me see.
Rain's
Let me
doing
do
a
a
roll?
religion. Yes. I'm like terrible at this, but I want to try anyway.
Hey, there you go.
You never know unless you try.
Yay!
What's your
Got a
total for
15.
that?
15.
Okay. So, for those of you who beat a DC 18, who are they?
Mhm.
Me.
I had I had a nat 20 for a
Yep.
26.
Okay, so Lex and Var. You both recognize this song. The Song of Waiting is something that was said to have been sung by the goddess Charmseeker on the day she departed to fight against the goddess Frostbearer. This is sung in Common now, so this is no longer a language that some of you don't understand. This is a song. A song that is forbidden by most due to the deep grief that rang through her words as she'd left that day. You've never heard it performed, but the lyrics you've studied, Va, and Lex, you have been taught. Written in places of memory, they're held with a reverence for what they meant. When you hear the words, "And to those who wait patiently beyond the sea, I ask that you please pray with me, for with these wings, this heart I say, no distance will keep us at bay." You've seen those words written time and time again. Var, when you studied, they were written everywhere. So,
Okay.
as she finishes the song, her hands draw closer together before beginning her next sermon. Would any of you like to do or say anything before she continues?
Is someone? We need to stop this, right? This is what we do.
Yeah, we do.
So, like,
Do you even know what's happening?
I mean, Ring could just. We don't know what's happening.
They
You're doing
will do
something.
We could just ask, head up, hey guys.
Wait, are you actually doing that? Wait, are you doing that?
Citron, hold
No,
on.
Oh,
I mean,
mean,
that's.
hold on.
I'm just saying that's an option.
I
just
could
saying that's
growl, but I
definitely be
fear-
an option if we
like,
need our. It's definitely.
I feel
an
like
option.
Rain shouldn't be the one to be initiating the catching of attention.
Right.
Perhaps. It could be anyone
The-
else.
How much of a advantage do I have the general rituals? Can I like make out any circles of any sort? Positioning of cults or the worshippers in specific patterns? Anything that could give me indicate what exactly is being performed here?
You can kind of, if you tilt your head just enough and maybe like kind of lean over Rain to get that little bit of extra height, you do see the like a little summoning sigil on the ground. That's kind of how the deep crater carves in. They've drawn it around into it, so as the crater's going down, it's kind of following that trend, so it's multiple layers. It's something that you've never seen before. From the looks of how they've done it, you feel like this is forbidden. Like, this is something that if you tried to replicate, you'd be thrown into prison straight away. There is a lot of glowing orbs around it as well that you kind of see as like, this is, you can tell this is used for some sort of forbidden summon.
Okay.
We need perhaps to break the circle.
Well, we gotta do something, but we gotta figure out.
I
What?
can cause a distraction.
Oh, do you need help with the distraction? What are you thinking?
The person like doing this sermon, what is she doing? Like, where is she looking?
At the egg.
Okay. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work though.
I can
Oh.
disrupt the circle.
What's your idea, Citron?
I don't know for sure if it'll work, but I could try blinding her for a moment.
Oh. Perhaps a combination of those things then. A distraction, blindness. Is there like, is this like a very physical circle? Like if somebody was broken, it would kind of disrupt the ritual, or is it more like a verbal summoning?
The sigil itself has been carved into the crater.
Okay.
Okay, so
I can disrupt
So
that.
there's nothing to
Or attempt
physically
to.
disrupt.
I can disrupt that.
Okay.
Go
Or
for it.
attempt
Then it
to.
sounds.
Or is everyone ready?
would you like
I was
any
gonna
of
say,
us
I
to
could-
do some preparation?
Citron,
I
I
could,
think you should do that.
Yes, Panache?
Because
gonna-
I have an idea too. I could summon my mage hand just a little distance away to throw a rock to be like a sound distraction, see if they get distracted by it. It could be that they're
You
so
know.
focused on this that they don't even care about it, but if it does stop them for a second, it could be good.
It could create an opening enough
Mhm.
for us to disrupt it.
I've cast Mage Armor
Yeah,
on
go
myself.
do it.
Yeah, do it, Panache.
Yes, I'll cast my mage hand. And I don't have a token or anything, but it'd be like here
Okay, yeah.
in the corner, and then I just get the mage hand to just throw a rock.
Okay.
I will I'm gonna send Seeker up to get an aerial viewpoint of things before we fully begin.
Are there any like crumbling pillars? Maybe
Why
Yeah,
are
a
there
lot
so
of
many
them.
D20s?
a lot of them. Like they're just weak,
That's
or
the thing about it, you know.
Okay. So, you've thrown the rock. A couple of the there's this one dude in particular. Oh, can you click where you wanted to throw the rock?
Here.
Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but thank you. This guy is gonna come over and investigate it.
Yeah, I'd get the hand to just like approach the guy and then just poof out of existence. Because it got too far from me and so it gets desummoned. Hee.
Okay. So he's currently now investigating it because he's a little bit like, what the hell?
Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. Get confused.
Anyone else want to do anything before it progresses in world?
Do I?
I have absolutely nothing that I can do right now.
Do I do my thing?
I think Var should be next. And
Yeah.
then
Okay.
Citron could do what she needed to do.
I will cast Erupting Earth. It has a range of 120 feet. I'm going to center a
Oh my
20-foot
fucking God.
cube.
Let's
On
fucking
the
go,
egg.
Var.
Yes.
That's perfect.
So that should encompass the entirety of the summoning. Hold on, is it the cube? So it'd be 10 feet across. Or sorry, it'd be 10 feet each direction from the center. So that should be the majority of the summoning circle because it's centered on the egg.
Okay.
For board purposes, if the egg can, I need to make a dexterity saving throw. As a column of earth and stone erupts from beneath it in that 20-foot cube.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Okay. As the column comes up, at the same time as you cast your spell, you hear the words from this person, "Gift, may we use it for good." And then suddenly, it erupts. The rocks go flying everywhere. Like, they kind of go around it. As they kind of come up, you notice they kind of go around the egg as if something had protected it in that moment. The rocks, like, it's scattered around into the area.
Okay.
And
I am also. It is like this for the next minute. Or sorry, hold on. No, sorry. This effect is additional. That area around for the area is difficult terrain until it is cleared away.
okay, easy. So, with that, you kind of see everybody stop, and this woman that you believe this woman kind of stops, and these people that you believe are cultists are kind of like, what the hell's going on? They're like frantically checking, and the woman whistles. Like, you know that thing where you put your two pinkies in and you whistle, and it's that really loud like cattle whistle? She does that. And as quickly as she was there, she is now running away.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Can I get everybody, as she starts to move away and a very large beast comes flying down
Oh, fuck.
towards
Oh
area.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Roll
That makes sense.
Oh no.
initiative.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Let's
no.
fucking go. Yeah, we got this
As
shit.
a
We need a
counter.
beautiful, well-kept Felidar
Oh, God damn it.
lands down in front of you all.
I have no idea what that is. Should I fear it?
Oh, God damn
Find
it.
out.
For
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
your
for sure.
context, Rain, this is a almost lion-like beast with long horns that curl
friend.
around themselves. Two giant horns that then come down almost like fangs at the edge of its jaws. It is wearing this gorgeous, like, armor as if it had been meticulously crafted for it. And while its face and its mane are this beautiful snowish white, the rest of it goes into a gray, where all of these strange markings seem to have been dyed into its fur.
Oh my god, it's a friend.
Fuck us, dude. No.
Hi, buddy.
No,
Sorry.
definitely not.
What happened?
Wait,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
my
show you
God.
like a
Why am I
vague
going there?
reference. So that is
That was
the
my cat doing that. Sorry,
Felidar.
hold on.
Your cat was saying friend?
No, my character token went straight to it. That was my cat.
You want to give it a hug? I understand.
So there you go. You can see
Oh,
that
it's
reference. and
gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Friend.
Oh, no.
So, with that, I'm gonna put us into our combat encounter because I need to do that for you guys. And roll your initiative.
Yay!
Oh, this is gonna be good. Come on.
I'm still
Okay,
last.
nice.
That's crazy. Okay,
Jesus.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm fucking terrified, but yeah.
Wow.
And with that, we begin our combat. Oh, wait. These guys didn't roll in. Hang on. I forgot these guys have to roll in. Hang on. That's on the DM. They are there, I swear.
That's fine. We know. Oh, shit.
Whatever I needed.
Why do
I
they
think
need-
usually
fuck.
the enemies all just go like as one type, so just all the cultists can go on the same turn.
You know what?
That's
Like I
easier.
would cry.
So true. There you go.
Cultist.
Okay.
He's
So.
giving niggies.
Citron, you are at the start. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to look at all these guys and I'm going to mark them for you to make it a little easier. So that one,
Yeah.
that one, and that one. I need them to make me charisma saving throws.
Okay. That's one. Okay, that one. Okay, the Felidar does not make that.
Nice.
And then...
Wait, why is Panache not in the initiative rolls? I can't
Nash,
see
where
her.
are you?
No.
I should be. I
Nash?
rolled. I was in there. 'Cause
I
got
actually cannot
14 as well.
Oh,
I'm not in there anymore. I don't know
You
what
are not in
happened.
there anymore. Get yourself back in there. I believe in you. They failed, I believe, and then
Do I have to roll initiative again?
yeah, get in there. I believe in you.
I know.
Okay.
Of course, the
that-
annoying one succeeds.
Yeah, the annoying one
Oh.
succeeded.
Of course.
No. What
Oh, oh, honey.
Panache, you got this, baby.
I rolled a 14 before.
God
Oh,
bless.
honey.
So the sullen cultists and the Felidar, let's see, for the next minute, they need to subtract a D4 from any attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. Easy.
Yes.
God bless.
Yes.
And then I'm going to end my turn by moving up.
I'm gonna put us into battle music.
30. Okay, 30 feet. Yep.
Perfect.
And taking out my sickle.
And that's the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Perfect. Lex, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I'm also gonna go 30 feet. Probably just gonna go beside Citron. And I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on the Felidar.
Yep.
For 1 minute, it's going to be basically cursed by me, and I get a bonus to damage rolls with my proficiency bonus, and I also get a critical if it's 10 or 20 on it. And if it dies, I regain my level plus charisma.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect. And anything else you'd like to do, or is that it?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. So, Ro is gonna come up to here. And let's hope that I did this
Wait,
right.
one of the cultists isn't like rolled in. I
It's
think.
fine. Leave him. I'm gonna do the rest of them
Yeah.
at the same one thing. Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
So that'll
Oh,
be... It's okay. They only have 1d6 plus 1, so that's 7 damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
That doesn't even go through my temporary
I'm right
HP. Heh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hi there.
Don't fear. Don't feel.
Not even 1/8 of my power.
I don't know, Citron just like turns to him. It's like, oh.
Oh, crazy. Okay, and that's end of their turn. They look very unnerved by your casualness on that.
That's good.
Var, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, everyone's too spread out now. Why won't it just tell me range of the spell?
Firebolt is
Firebolt,
120 feet.
it's- Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I
Yeah,
love that y'all knew exactly.
Well, it pops up in the chat. I clicked on it at the right spot this
Yeah.
time.
God
I
bless.
believe it's 120.
It
Yeah,
is
it's on the
120.
bottom right of the message.
Yeah.
120 feet.
All right. Well. So
That's a lot of feet.
Same.
There is a
The
lot
one
of feet.
conducting the ritual is leaving, right?
Yep. You can barely she's like right at the edge of like where you would perceive her vision. Like you, depending on how far away you are from her, you could give it a try. It's 155.
Okay. I'm going to run 30.
Uh-huh.
That's 10, 20, 30. Use my action to let's use my bonus action to I'll Misty Step.
Okay.
Which will give me another 30. And basically, I'm gonna try to not make it so that that anybody. So 20, 30. Which will put me here. And I'll use my action to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will end my turn.
Are you trying to chase after the figure? So I can get a
That is
general
what is
idea?
happening, yes.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay, you can do that.
Just going.
Good luck,
Go
brother.
for it. Okay, up
God.
next is Rain.
Alrighty. Is the person next to Citron and that's still alive, right?
Yep.
This one? Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I'll walk up to it. And I'm going to use an attack. This great sword. So I'm gonna roll for attack. Where's the dice? Did it roll?
That was an 8.
Ah. Wait, I could.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking if I should re-roll that.
Are you gonna? What are you doing to re-roll it?
Great weapon. Oh no, I can't do that. Never mind. It doesn't hit. Does it hit?
It does not hit. So
Okay.
you missed that one. Do you have another one?
I do have another one. Hold on. I mean,
Do you have Greatsword Mastery?
I have great weapon fighting.
Because if you have Mastery, you can still deal damage, but it's just like the ability modifier if you miss.
Yeah. You can use your grays or whatever.
No, great sword mastery. That's different from proficiency, isn't it? I don't think I have that. But I can do a second attack.
Okay. That hits. Roll your damage.
Is that roll? Okay.
That's 14.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go.
That bro is dead.
Whack it on the head.
He is just dead. You just killed him. Like,
Let's
Nice.
fucking
Bro is
go.
just fucking
Let's
dead.
fucking go.
Nice.
Let's go.
would you like to describe how you do that?
I just like take the sword, put my great sword over my head, and do one massive slash down its head.
Perfect. And then with that, that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, Bro is going to run to here. And Bro is going to run to here. And that is their turns. Now, the big cat is going to come.
Ooh.
And... Yep, perfect. Okay. I forgot to fucking load its things in here. Give me a second. Let me pull up the backup. And that's why we always keep a page open. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the manual rolls. Okay, give me a second. So, Citron is going to go for you. And you said it takes away 1d4 on
Attack rolls.
attack rolls. Perfect. Oh, fuck. I forgot to add the... Okay, well, is 18 plus 7 to hit take away... Yeah, look.
Fuck.
Doesn't matter what we take away. That's hitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I was
that's
like, okay,
crazy.
look.
That's hitting.
Huh?
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
we might be fucked.
You are going to take... 10 damage.
Uh-huh.
Piercing.
Hey. Oh, Jesus. A little scratch. Got through my my temp HP, but that's fine.
And then...
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
that wasn't it.
Bro.
That wasn't it.
Um,
Oh no. Good luck, y'all. Bye.
Does an 11
What
hit?
happened?
Huh?
Does 11 hit?
Can I subtract 1d4 and make it miss?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay.
Then whatever I roll, it misses. So, no, it does not hit.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm like... I accidentally pressed buttons. Ah, how do I get rid of this? I'm just gonna roll this because I accidentally clicked a button and wait, no, I can fix it. No, I cannot fix this. Ignore that. That's just a random roll because I pressed buttons I wasn't meant to. Ignore that.
Are we sure we can't make that just the roll? That was a 2.
It misses. It misses. It misses. No matter what, it misses.
Yeah.
Okay, so after it bit into you, it attempted to swipe at you with the claws, and thankfully you were able to get out of the way. So it finishes its multi-attack, and that is its turn. With that, that means that right over here comes over towards y'all and ends his turn. Panache, it is your turn now. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on this bro that just walked into my line of sight.
Perfect.
You're so close to fireball.
Like you, how dare you?
Firebolt,
You're
sorry.
so close to fireball. Dang it. Actually, don't cast fireball. That is me.
Target acquired.
Okay, firebolt.
Yeah, I don't want to
Roll?
take your role. Yep,
Thank you,
Firebolt.
thank you.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
God.
That does not hit, unfortunately. So you aim your
That is your
fireball,
turn.
and unfortunately, he just moves out of the way in time. Because this is a attack to hit, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so
Yeah.
with that, it is now Citron's turn.
I believe we had at least
Okay.
2 cultists that
That's fine.
didn't move.
Yep, that's fine. Ignore them.
Okay, let me check one thing. I want to know if... Yes. Okay. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver, so I will need a
Here we go
intelligence
again.
save minus the 1d4.
Okay. Give me a second. An intelligence save. Minus C4. So. This isn't having the plus in there. So 13, the intelligence plus 0, take away the 1d4. What was... Why did it not show me that number anymore? Huh? Why did it take away that number? What did that roll? It's not showing me anymore.
It was 13.
Thank you. And then... Oh, okay. Yeah, 1d4 on top of that. Oh, it's under giving cultist. That's why it's broken. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so that should be fine. I think you passed that. It failed.
Okay, so let me roll the damage. So that's 7 damage.
Beautiful.
So now on the next saving throw that it makes, it subtracts 2d4 rather than 1d4.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Nice.
That is fucked up. We love that. Hell yeah.
You are just
Yeah.
destroying that cultist's mind.
It's the doggy.
It's the little kitty cat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anything else
Even
for your
better.
turn?
That is it for my turn.
Perfect. Lex, it is your turn.
Okay. Where is my stuff? There it is. I'm going to hit it with. She's just basically gonna snarl at it. Let the eternal flame consume you.
Oh.
Well done.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but
You can take the first one because that was the first one, and I don't know why it glitched out.
yeah,
So
I don't know
that
why
hits?
it did either.
22 hits. Do your damage.
I'm trying for sure. And then let's see. I get a +3 to damage. So that's 13, that's 16, that's a 7.
17 damage.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I have a second hit.
Beautiful.
That I will roll. Oh, fuck.
Oh. Well, that's a critical
No.
fail,
We have
so...
isn't the homebrew rule for that too? Where it was like was the nat 1 something for when we get the nat 20 and then we have the nat 1?
Let's see.
Because I thought it was like a give and take.
Yeah, I
There's
don't
nothing
remember.
written down for it. I
Okay.
believe we probably said we were going to discuss it later and then never did.
Yeah,
So
probably
Okay,
we
that's
never
fine.
did.
I just wanted to be. But
Okay,
if it's not written, it's not written.
it's not written.
We can
You're
visit-
safe.
We can visit that later.
Okay, so as you try and bring it down again, you kind of terribly miss it. And
buddy.
it kind of looks at you with the most, like, wow, kind of, like, expression on its face. Like, it's judging you for that one.
I'm gonna spit at it. Fuck you. What?
Okay. And with that, after getting judged by the creature more than it already is, Var, it is your turn.
What has happened to the person who was running away? What is their status?
They are just at the border
Var is
of
in
the encounter
the
before
seat.
they would leave. You can attempt
Okay.
to get to them at your own
How far
peril.
away would how far away would that be?
That where they
They're
are
just-
on the
they're
map.
just there.
Yep.
Okay. can I glean from their posture? Are they still trying to run?
Yes.
Oh. What's back there? Is it just like more trees? Is it more forest? Or is it
Forest. They're trying to escape from the combat.
Damn it. I will use my action to cast Ice Knife at first level and throw it at the 2 closely grouped cultists. So I will throw it at the one closest to the center of the ring right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need to make the attack first. Normal roll. It's a 13 to hit.
That hits. Roll the damage.
1d10. Okay, just the 1d10. 3 points of damage. And now for the secondary part of this, the shard will explode, so I need both of them to make a dexterity saving throw, DC of 15.
I'm going to use that for both of them. They both rolled a 13.
So now they're going to take 2d6 cold damage. So I'll take 9 points of cold damage each.
Okay, well... Oh, that one is dead. And the other one is not looking too crash hot.
Okay. Now for action. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5. I'm going to try to move around in a way that does not give attacks of opportunity again. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And try to maintain visual. And then I will have Seeker, I guess I'll use my bonus action. I'll have Seeker fly over in this direction and try to help to maintain visual on the person whenever they attempt to flee next.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Seeker's fly speed's like 60 feet as well, so should be able to close the gap
How
using their action
close
to
are you?
get close.
How
Me?
close are you?
To this person?
25 feet?
Yep.
And how close is Seeker?
Seeker can get to be, has essentially 120 feet of movement this turn to get to wherever I need it to position. I wanted to send it up above the circle to get a aerial view before we started kicking everything off. So I would assume would be around the general area and could make it over without using its action.
Are you making it obvious that you're chasing after this person?
I don't know how I would hide it.
Perfect.
Is
I
it
mean-
obvious that he sprinted through the circle past everything?
Perfect.
I just moved 120 feet directly in their direction.
That's
through
all I needed to hear. That is
don't-
all I needed to hear. Because you
I
are
don't think there is a
engaging
way
with this
to hide
person.
That
This
is
person
the, intent.
is going to run, like turn on their heels, and they are going to
Gotcha.
head in your direction, directly
Oh, boy.
to here,
Acceptable. Yep.
and then
buddy.
they are going to cast Thunderstep.
Ooh.
Oh.
So-
That's crazy. That's
Excellent.
crazy.
Yikes.
You need to roll a con save, please.
I'm alright at this. Con save.
Oh man. Bro's about to go flying.
18.
Okay, so that is a beat. So you'll be taking half as much on this one.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
It's a fun amount of damage.
It
So
is. It's some D10s if I remember correctly.
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
yeah.
Ain't that fun?
And I was nice and didn't bring counterspell. You rolled really well for that.
Oh my god! Oh
There were
my
two
god!
2 10s and a 9, huh?
That was
That's
insane.
wild.
So that's gonna be your damage.
That's
God.
not
Halved,
halved, right?
Halved, yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's a
Cool.
lot
Are we
better.
rounding up or down?
You can roll
It's gonna
round
be
down.
up.
Round
Oh.
down. Okay.
Shh, I didn't say anything.
And with
Are you
that,
looking there, Bar? You good?
You just you hear a like clap of thunder. Like it's loud.
all of you hear
Rain looks.
this horrifying, loud, like thunderous sound. And as quickly as that person was there, they are now gone.
Continuing. Having Seeker try to track them down. That's
chills.
Seeker's plan or course of action for the foreseeable future
Okay.
is trying
You
to
do not
find
know
where they
what
went.
direction they went. They just
Correct.
disappear.
I'm sending Seeker out towards the forest,
Okay.
to the trees to attempt to find, as that would be where I would go. So we're gonna send him over there. And that's all. That's what I got.
Perfect.
Let me know when you need perception checks. I am still alive.
Okay. Rain kind of looks
I-
over to
that would've
Var
been
and be like,
Very unfortunate.
shit.
Could have been funny.
What is he doing?
Bar is
Oh
taking
my
one for
God.
the team, I think. Holy shit.
That
Wow.
would. I failed my save. That would have downed me.
Oh boy. Anyhow.
I'm a wizard. Woo!
So,
I'm a wizard.
I'm done.
Did you die though?
Aaron did a wizard.
Rain.
No,
I,
he's
I
not
It's
see
now
no-
your turn.
I see no consequences of my action. I'm done.
He-
I have
He
nothing else.
almost did.
Where are
Okay.
you hiding? I ran full tilt 120 feet to get over here.
I just
There's
needed
no
to make
hiding.
sure that you were trying
now
to
you're
keep
alone.
a little bit more subtle with it, or if you were like full send loud, and you gave me the yes.
Is there
Well-
a way for that to be subtle?
I don't
Yeah.
think he could have, because he literally ran past so many of them, like right by their faces.
He was going like
I just
120 feet
I
every
just
second.
needed the verbal confirmation before I had the
Yeah,
Bro,
I was
retaliate.
in
looking at man.
Oh, I was in agreement.
I just had to be a nice DM.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie about it. If I do something stupid and die for it, I did something stupid and died for it. That's
Oh my god. Okay, Rain, it's your turn.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I attack this little the friend earlier?
The cat,
Can
yes.
I attack him? I want to target him. Yes. No, attack him with my great sword.
I feel like that roll puts so much fear into everyone.
That's so bad.
Good.
Why do I always miss? Oh god.
Yeah, no, that
That one
misses.
nat 20 took
I was-
value, man.
I was very much wrong in my prediction. I'll put it that way.
Hey, that's fine. Fafo, you know.
I have a question. Does the mastery mean like if you have like proficiency in that type of weapon? Is that
You're
what
already
it is?
rolling with your proficiency.
You
Yeah.
have to
Plus
have
3.
weapon
Yeah.
mastery.
No, I don't have that.
And then
okay.
you get the
Okay.
you get the perk.
All right.
Okay.
That's- Okay.
Roll
Yeah, I
your
missed
second
that.
one.
All right. I'll do another one. Okay.
That's better.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Hell
that
yeah.
hits. That hits. Roll
Alright.
your damage.
Okay. Thank God.
Wipe
Alright.
that smug smile off its face.
Okay. So I try to slash it right through its chest, I guess.
And that's 9 damage.
Yes. How much more health does this thing have? Do we know?
A lot.
But
A lot.
We have no idea.
A
Maybe
lot.
how's it looking?
It's looking fine.
That was not the
It's
answer I wanted.
looking
Okay.
Great.
Can I?
Like, this thing is crazy.
Can I try to use an action surge?
If you'd
For
like
that?
to. Yep.
Okay. So now I can do another action. I would like to do another attack, please.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Normal. Why? Does that
13,
hit?
13 hits.
Okay. Thank God. Let's do that. Okay. Woo. Woo. Slash it with the great sword.
And that's 8 damage. Yeah, it's still looking pretty good.
Guys, we need a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And is that the end of your
I
turn?
think that would be it for my turn, yes.
Certainly. So. He's dead. He should be dead. There we go. And then this one is going to run this way. And he's going to end there. And now it is the cat's turn.
I do
So
like
the
that
cat is still looking pretty good, right?
The cat is still
Yeah,
looking pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So,
And I was nice. I didn't take counterspell. Why didn't I take counterspell? I took Dispel Magic. I'm an idiot. Fool.
Alrighty.
Var's learning lessons today.
Mars in the corner, just like hitting his head. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
So,
Damn it.
It's okay, man.
I took a,
Var
I
is
took a
like-
damaging spell over utility. Damn it.
Panache just yells out, "You've got this!
Hang
Stay
in
strong!"
there.
hey Lex.
Oh shit.
Does an 18 hit?
This is an 18 hit.
Hit who?
Lex.
Lex.
Remember to
Elba.
subtract 1d4.
1d4 too. Good point, good point, good point. Wait, isn't it 2 now?
And Lex, don't forget. No, it's the
That's
next
just 1.
saving throw. It'll be 2.
Ah, okay.
So for now, it's just 1. And also, Lex,
15.
you have a +1 because you're standing next to me.
So 15. Does 15 hit?
It does not, actually, since I got that +1.
Nice! Okay.
Nice.
So, the next is... Go there.
I just want to say, who can't hit now?
Apparently
Yeah,
it,
buddy.
because that was take a... Okay.
As a negative.
It did not hit at all either of those turns here,
Stubs
save.
its toe.
Laughing in its face. Laughing at it.
Yeah, go beat him up.
It had an ego, but at what cost?
Exactly. You fuck around, you find out.
Okay, and that's the end of its turn. It's done. Okay, next up. Row over here. 1, 2. There. That's the end of his turn.
They're so slow.
We're not complaining
I'm
about
gonna-
that.
they're
We're
only
not
I'm gonna
human,
try
complaining.
you know,
Firebolt
like-
again.
They're
The
just
exact
regular
same
guys.
one
Okay.
as before, who
Okay.
just took a step. I'm gonna try Firebolt again.
I believe in you.
Please.
Panache, you got this. You got this.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
That hits,
Let's
that
go.
hits. What's the damage?
Ooh.
Come on, please.
18?
Ooh.
18.
It's just dead. He's dead. Like, bro is
Let's
gone.
go.
That's it. Like, you
Get
kill him.
up,
You,
get up.
how would you
Panache
like
would
to
literally
describe
jump
it?
up and do a little yes!
How would you like to describe that hit, though?
She's come back.
Panache is so mad at missing the last one that she really focuses so hard on this one. She's like, there's no way this is missing. There's no way. She puts everything she has into it, and the firebolt blasts out, and this guy's just incinerated on the spot.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty,
Red
And then
with that.
she does a little jump, and it's like, yes!
Oh,
Amazing.
that's so cute.
Okay, Citrin, your turn. What would you like to do?
I love how you're still like right there at the very back, not moved. at
Yeah,
all.
she's not moving. Why would you go towards this stuff?
She's smart.
Exactly. Looks at Avar.
Citrin, what would you like to do?
Across the fucking battlefield.
Learning from Var's mistakes.
Okay, so now I hope it works. I'd like to do Sacred Flame, which means I will need a Dexterity saving throw minus 2d4.
Hell yeah.
That is so fun. I love that.
Let's go.
I've been saving up
Okay, so that's the
Bring
base
that
one.
baby up.
debuffs.
And it was
Please.
2d4.
Oh.
Minus
Oh
2d4.
yeah. Oh yeah. God bless.
So that's a 2?
Yeah, that's a 2.
I finally hit with this. After 900 years of playing D&D, and I rolled another 9.
Oh, bro. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
This is my lucky number. So that's 9 damage. 9 radiant damage as flame-like radiance descends upon a creature.
Okay. Perfect.
That's all I got.
Easy. Okay. Up next is Lex. What would you like to do?
Lex kind of just smiles and grins over. Nice. And then she turns to this guy and she's gonna hit. Burning up now, aren't you, buddy?
Crazy shit talking the creature.
That is
13 hits.
okay. Awesome. Awesome. That is going to be 14 damage for that first one, and then we're gonna go for a second one. That is again a 13.
13 hits.
If it'll let me have my damage. Thank you. Ooh. 7. That is 11 for that second one.
Okay, now it's looking like it's getting a little, it's like bloodied, it's looking like it could, it's not looking too crash hot now. You're definitely starting to get, you're hurting at levels now. Bro is
buddy,
not
what you got?
laughing.
What you got?
Finally.
Okay, and that's it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Var, it is now your
You
turn.
good?
Can I gauge what these two cultists who haven't moved yet are doing?
They're
They
currently
look like-
having a breakdown. They look terrified.
Okay, they're having. Okay, they're not ready to fight.
They are not
Got it.
fighters. They are shaking in
Got
their
it.
wee little
Okay,
boots.
cool.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
You know, I would be too.
My Shayla.
I will firebolt the one that is ready to fight me. That is
Now you're gonna beat
He's
up the
not
one
cowering.
that's like stabbed.
The one beside the dead body?
yes, correct.
Okay, roll.
Var just beating up civilians.
Absolutely.
Poor helpless people.
Ooh,
Bar,
I
what
missed.
happened with the ethics
Oh,
classes?
That
alright.
misses.
That's
That
alright.
misses straight
That
up.
misses. Okay, cool.
That's alright.
I'm
Var's
going
on the cusp.
to move down a little bit.
Like, I'm gonna disengage.
Move down about here. Can I have Seeker make a perception check to try to track him down?
Yep, you can roll a perception.
All right. Seeker is doing it with sight, so has advantage. We have the same modifier, so I'll just roll.
Yep.
$21.
It wasn't actually high enough.
Yeah, I
Oh
believe
my
it.
god.
I believe it.
What the hell?
Let's go.
Seeker is still searching for them.
Acceptable.
She's trying her best, man.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
It is
Ooh.
my turn. I'm gonna fight this lion bird thingy again.
Okay. Flying
got this,
bird
Rain.
thingy is insane.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack it with my great sword again.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Hey.
Does
Meets
12
beats,
hit?
meets beats.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. That's all I need.
Let's go.
14.
Let's go.
Slashing it
Perfect.
right across its stomach. Okay.
And next one.
Is it still alive? Okay. it's
Sure,
still
it
alive.
is still. It is
Okay.
very much so still alive.
All right. One more. Let's
Ooh.
go.
Ooh, come on, baby. We got this. Ooh.
25 hits.
Ooh.
Roll your
18
damage.
is considered a crit for me.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
it sure
Yeah.
is. Okay.
Yes,
Roll
it
your
is.
crit.
Yeah.
Roll your crit dice.
Okay.
That's
Hand
20.
over those numbers.
That would be a 27, right?
Get
If
'em.
it's like a max
Yeah.
27 on that thing.
It is still
But
standing, but it is
Beat
not
that
looking
bitch
very
up.
good at all.
Fuck.
Ooh.
She's not looking great, but she is
Alright.
still standing.
Okay.
See, but like when you do hit Rain, it's incredible.
It is. I love it every time. I believe that will be it for my turn.
Yep.
Very nice.
So he moves to there. And that's him done. And it is now the cat's turn. Citron. So,
Yes.
let me check something really quickly.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to roll. And it's still got that -1, doesn't it? Like the negative D4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that is plus.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
20,
Interesting.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah,
21 hits.
21 hits.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
10 piercing.
Mm.
Okay.
And then it fucking hell.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You're
Another
gonna-
21.
You're gonna take another 10 damage. Flashing.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god.
And it's
feel
going
safer over
to
here.
end its turn.
Oh, I'm bloodied. Can I do something?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
This is your reaction. Yep.
No, no.
Nope.
It's
Oh,
story
it's, yes. Yep.
Yeah. So, this second hit that goes off, and that would make Citron bloodied. I think this is the first hit that like is really, really solid. And I think it clangs. It like lets out a very resounding like clang as it hits Citron's body, and her head kind of jerks to the side. And I think anybody nearby is gonna see that she's got a little gap between where her neck and her head is. Like
Why?
like a porcelain doll might.
Oh my god.
And maintaining her smile, Citron kind of takes her own head and adjusts it back into place.
Oh my
Rain
god.
sees this and is just like all the blood on on her face just fades and it's just like oh.
Yeah, Lex is definitely put off by this. Oh, I've never
Wow.
seen far in her life, man.
Rain almost melts in place and then just this woman continuously like makes her more and more scared the more
What the hell
she
happened to your
sees
head?
her fight. Like, you can do that? What?
Okay.
Goddess, that hurt. That did hurt.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would assume so. Are you good?
Oh, yes, of course.
A fucking thing just took her head off. You're saying she's good?
She said she's fine.
Panache, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good question.
I think we're all kind of just like, oh wow.
Which are the cultists that are still aggressive? I'm trying to figure out.
This one. This guy above here.
And that one.
is still.
Yeah.
Those ones that I just marked.
Okay.
The other two are still terrified.
They you can tend to
understandably.
them.
Boom. Firebolt.
Let's go.
Understandably, firebolts though.
Ah, come on, Panache, pull out
It's
some of
the
those leveled
move.
spells.
It's the move.
Firebolt.
Pull out some of those leveled spells. Come on.
Firebolt.
That's
Oh, that's
cantrip.
good stuff, man. It's good
Show me-
stuff.
show me
13
some
hits.
Spell levels.
Roll your damage.
Does it hit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go, Panache.
He's dead.
Excellent. Excellent.
You kill him. You kill him. You kill him. One
I
hit
love how
KO.
that. I love that.
How would you like to explain how you did it? How would you like to do it?
This firebolt is a lot more flustered than the last one. She throws it out. She doesn't think she's done a good job, but then when the cultist at the other end keels over on the ground, she realizes and she's like, "Oh, good."
It's like a tiny little like wisp of flame that ends up like hitting it.
The robes
Oh
are
my
kind
God.
of a little bit singed.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. With that, Citron, it is your turn.
Okay. I think this time I'm going to cast so who's hurt right now? I know obviously me.
No comment.
I'm pretty sure Bard.
Oh, absolutely, but I am so far away.
No,
Yep.
I think Bar's good.
Yeah, but my range on this is
Just a little scratch.
oh no, it's 30 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, that's like 100,
100 feet
120
away.
feet healing is pretty hard to come by.
Yeah, I'll just heal myself.
I appreciate the
I see.
sentiment, though. I do appreciate it.
So John's gonna take a deep breath, put her hands to her chest, and
See this,
you know.
Var, this is why we keep in range of the healer.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
gonna will herself.
I have
better, so I'm
aggroed-
gonna roll healing.
Yep.
I have
roll your
aggroed
damage.
more enemies than you.
All right.
You
And
have
is there
as
anything
the
else you'd like to
squishy
do?
person.
Look, I didn't say it was a smart plan.
What the hell was that?
Don't
That's
like
for
that.
healing. I healed
Oh
27.
my
Oh.
god.
Everyone panicking. It's yellow.
I'm sorry. I just I got jump scared a little.
Look, anyone rolls a lot of dice, we get nervous.
I swear it's like I just go blind for a minute.
we
So
saw,
you're
we
on
saw
after-
2 6s and an 8. I'm like panicking.
After adjusting, her head back into place, takes a deep breath, kind of like shakes it off, and she is back to max, baby. Like nothing
Bro, what the
happens.
fuck? What the fuck?
And just looks at the doggy like, okay.
He's also
That's good,
very
yeah.
unsettled.
Round 2.
Okay.
Lex living in fear of this shit.
Lex, it is your turn.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to attack it with Flint Striker again.
20 hits.
20 does hit, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No hesitation, that
Yeah,
hits.
she just saw all that happen. She's like, man, it's taking us out, ripping off heads and shit.
How would you like to do
That is
this?
14. Let's go.
Yes.
Like I said, Citra basically have limbs ripped off of her body, kind of imbued Lex with this strength to fight harder. So she kind of hits a stabbing riposte and to just basically stab through it, taking a lunging step forward as she.
Okay. And with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, because I don't know if I am. Honestly, I don't even know if it's. Oh, wrong one. Dang, what the hell? There it is.
He's dead already. It's just not showing.
Oh yeah, he's dead. I was about to say, yeah, no, I'm. That is the end of my turn.
There we go. Alrighty, with
Yeah,
that,
third.
Var, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
We're gonna throw an ice knife at the one that is farther
Return
back.
hither.
Easy.
How's that other guy? The other guy that's standing next to the corpse looking? Is he now like non-combatant?
The one that you're aiming at right now, or the one that's closer
Yeah.
to you? He's looking
The
pretty.
one that's behind him.
He's pretty rough. He's not looking too good.
Is he still looking aggressive?
Yes.
Okay, got it. We'll throw an ice knife at the one in front of him, as I don't think they've been hit yet.
Yep.
First level.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
25
Well,
hit.
That
Wonderful.
hits. Absolutely. Do your damage.
Very ice.
And 1 damage. Excellent. I
Oh,
need
beautiful.
two deck saves.
Well, I'm doing the one roll for the two of them. They both failed out.
Period.
They will both take 6 points of cold damage
Okay,
as the ice
so-
knife explodes.
Bro is dead. That's a dead bro right there. And then, so is the other
Yeah.
one that is also
Slicing through
both
him.
of them dead.
Ooh.
Seeker's perception.
You can roll it again.
Try it another time.
Go. Give it a roll.
Nope.
Absolutely not. Seeker is cold in the trail at how low that roll is, and you believe they are gone.
All right, I'll call Seeker back. I will end my turn.
Okay, all that's left are the last two that look absolutely mortified right now. Rain, what would you like to do?
Well, which ones are they? These two?
I'm gonna put
The
them.
bottom?
Yep, last two there.
Okay. I can't actually reach any of them, so I'm just gonna try to make my way closer to them as much as I can, which I believe is like 35 feet from me. Hold on, let me check that. Yes, 35 feet. So I'll try to get to right. Can you see that? Right there. Wondering if I could do any attacks. Can I shoot one with a crossbow?
You sure can.
Alright. I want to shoot this one that's directly closest to me.
Yep.
With my light crossbow. Did that roll? I didn't
Yep.
see the roll.
Yeah, that 22 hits.
Okay, awesome. Also that's a crit. Is that a crit? No, it's not crit.
What did you roll?
I think it says 22, right?
1d20 plus 0 plus 3.
Okay.
You rolled a 19.
Okay. I believe that doesn't count for the thing that I have, so it's just a 22. What's the damage? I didn't see it. I can't see it again.
7.
Okay. That thing gets 7 damage.
Burr looks scared out of his wits and very much so bloodied. And
Sorry.
do you want to go again? Or are you done?
I want to go again.
Alright.
Second time, I'm gonna do another crossbow attack. I can't see it.
13 hits.
Okay. Nice. And then I'll do the damage roll.
Yeah, they're dead. You just murdered them.
Let's go, Rain.
Alright. Yeah! Poor,
And
like fearful thing.
Panache.
We're committing war crimes. We're killing non-combatants. No.
We did it, guys. We saved the city.
Panache, it is now your turn.
There's another dude.
Just having a look at things.
You can either, as a group, opt to end your combat and let them run, or continue fighting, by the way. At any point, you guys can opt to say, okay, we can let him run, or you can see it to the end.
Do
we want to like question him at least? Can we
Oh
do
yeah.
that? Like interrogate
Can
it because it is
can we
one
gang
less
up?
person.
No, that's a good idea. No, that's.
Can
a
we
good
like
idea.
bully circle and then try and
Yeah,
get like
let's do
interrogate
that.
Let's get
the
this little
last
bitch.
one?
Are
Yeah.
we able to do that? Can we do that? Okay.
Do you guys
I wanna
have
do
any
that.
way to grapple or restrain this person?
I have rope.
Gestures of
Yeah.
rain.
I have rope. I have a lot of
No,
rope.
for sure. We got rope.
Jesus
For sure.
Christ.
Gestures at the.
I've been so excited to
7.
use my rope.
The 7th.
Let's go,
I
Rain.
have rope. I have my biceps. Oh my arms.
For sure,
I
yeah.
have an idea.
Very important resources.
No,
Exactly.
they're too far.
I got
We-
50
we-
feet of rope on me.
So I was gonna say I have command.
Oh, you have command.
Like I could
Okay.
command and just be like,
Well,
That's
we could
good.
do that
No,
too.
Good,
You know,
good plan.
we
got
can
this.
we can do that too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can save the rope for a different thing.
Okay.
different-
Well,
restraining
are we
thing.
just gonna let him get away?
no.
No,
Well,
just
like,
command them, like,
Panache
say,
said
like, stay,
that she's
right?
gonna command him. to
Yeah,
stay,
just
right?
halt.
Like,
Yeah.
worried about him running. Fucker hasn't moved.
Bro,
Everyone else
is
gets
petrified.
Just imagine this poor cultist is just frozen on the stop, and then Panache is just coming over, going, "Stop."
It's like, sit, heal.
The person who thunderstepped me could have gone and grabbed them and still hit me and didn't.
Of course not.
Of course not.
All right. So are we going with the command
Yeah.
them to stay? Okay.
I think so. I think
Alright,
so.
do your roll.
Sounds like a.
It is
Ba- ba-
Panache's
ba-
turn,
ba.
so. What are we doing? 14 on a wisdom save. Let's see.
It's a
if we can do
14
it.
wisdom saving throw.
Well,
Bert does not make
that
that.
poor guy.
Fucking
No.
lovely.
That poor
for
guy.
stopping.
So,
Come on, everyone gang up. Come on.
which
everyone
command
gather
were
round.
you
Come on.
using?
Halt.
Hold. Okay. Doesn't move, takes no
Stop.
action.
Doesn't do
Okay.
anything.
Alright. Circle
With
him.
that-
I'm hanging back here.
With that, we're going to call an end to the combat scene as Bro is stuck in place, and I am assuming that Rain instantly goes in and ties them up with a rope.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
the
no,
thing
sounds
is,
like a good
even
plan, for
even though they weren't
Let's do
doing
that.
anything, they would probably start and run if we started trying to circle them.
Yeah.
That is
so
why
I'm
the
still
command
gonna
is
rope
good.
him. Like yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Really, we don't need do we need the rope when you command them? To,
Well,
like,
it only
just
lasts for
feel-
a turn.
It
Yeah.
will wear out. Yeah.
Okay.
It's temporary.
Rope.
It's like quickly
Rope.
tie them up while they're not moving.
Brain is just giggling.
Hi.
Like,
Var's got shaky hand going right now.
Okay.
and Lex and like Rain just standing right behind him. Like,
Standing menacingly.
can I do we want to ask him anything about this? Because I could do an intimidation roll for that.
Yes, do it.
Okay. Can I intimidate this poor little man?
You can definitely try.
I hope you can.
I hope I can. This is gonna be so funny if it fails.
I would say advantage at least, right? Considering everything. Oh, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yeah,
17.
period.
Rose like
So-
terrified.
Not after the battle adrenaline.
Hey, buddy. What's this whole thing all about? Is he just frozen there? Just-
Please don't kill me.
well, we won't hurt you if you answered our questions.
I don't know anything. We were told to come here. Please don't kill me.
We
I
believe
think we
what
need a
he's
good
saying.
cop.
Need a good
Ah,
cop.
Panache steps forward.
Come on.
Just be like, hey, it'll be okay if you just tell us what we need to know. We don't want to hurt you.
Deception roll.
Ooh.
Burgess
Oh,
wants you
just
slaughter
because-
no, just Panache. Burgess wants you slaughter every single person in here, and now you're saying they don't want to.
Even-
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Even the other
Let's go,
non-combatants.
Panache. Come on, baby.
14.
We're not being.
I'm gonna
very-
say it. I'm gonna say it again, but like in a meaningful way, and go. I know it
Didn't we-
seems bad, but
Wasn't it supposed to be persuasion, not perception?
Yup.
It's supposed
Well,
to
it's
be
supposed to be
deception.
deception.
Oh, deception? Oh, okay.
deception.
You did perception.
You did
Oh,
perception.
I'm really
Try
smart.
again. Try again.
For sure.
Come on.
No, that
We
was
look
just
the
the
other
practice
way.
roll.
Yeah, it was a practice roll.
Yeah, that was the practice
Whoa!
roll.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Okay,
Like I said,
crazy.
practice roll.
She looks really like apologetic and sad as she says this. It's like she really means it. Really. She really means it.
Listen, we just want to know the truth.
And she has such a kind expression that this cultist, like after just being terrified shitless by Rain,
So they're
just
they're still mostly concealed. Do you pull away the hood to like get a better side of them? Anything as you're saying this to them?
Oh, Panache would probably actually just ask really nicely, can you pull the hood down, please?
They are restrained.
Oh yeah.
I'll do
They
it
have
for
been
them,
tied
I'll
up.
do it for
Okay,
them.
can I she would ask permission then. Can I pull the
Okay.
hood down?
They are just shaking.
Like a bitch with one hand.
She'd reach over saying, I'm not going to hurt you, very gently as she pulls the hood back.
They kind of flinch, and as you pull it back, you see like a fairly young in the face tiefling with this like black hair that's kind of like really unkept, and one of their horns is snapped, and they kind of look very worse for wear. Like they've been through a lot before this moment, and they kind of look up at you with their like bright yellow eyes, and they look just genuinely terrified. And then
Oh,
Wow.
honey, how did you get into all of this?
They promised if we did, they promised you were meant to be here.
What did they
Mhm.
promise?
Kind of look around, terrified, and I can't tell you.
You can. You can, it's okay. It's okay, you're safe now.
Sorry, I heard Michael laughing.
Disregard, continue.
What is funny about this
Sorry,
situation?
Sorry.
Disregard, continue.
Just the whole idea that they're like bound in ropes.
They are
Maybe
surrounded,
mountain ropes
bodies
terrorized.
bound,
Yeah,
watched
but
all their friends
Panache
be
is just
slaughtered.
really gently, just like, "Oh, sweetie, you're safe now. It's okay. We got you. What did they say? Don't worry. You're with us now. You're safe."
I can't.
They like sniffle and they kind of like wipe their like face on their shoulder awkwardly and just. They promised things would be okay if we were here. We were meant to. We were gonna have a new world. They promised I wasn't gonna. I could eat again.
Oh, I think they lied to you, sweetheart.
Who is they? Who?
Who promised you all of this?
As they open their mouth to speak, nothing leaves. As if something is stopping them
Oh, great.
from answering that.
Oh.
You can see their mouth
Okay.
moving. Nothing comes out.
Can we try to read their lips?
Can anyone read lips? I was.
Ah.
I have a
We can
parchment
observe.
and ink. I have a parchment and ink.
Oh, that's smart.
Lex
We're gonna
gets
have to
down on her
unbound
knees.
them.
Yes.
We're gonna have to unbound them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm going
to
Lex is
untie
going
you.
to gently grab.
Make sure they
Right back
promise
her
not
neck.
to run.
Just scruffing them like a puppy. And we will unbind them. And we will put a parchment and ink in their lap.
They take
No.
the parchment and the ink, and they look up at you like, "Oh God."
It's okay. Just write whoever is on your mind.
With a very shaky hand, they start to write. Most of it is completely like, it's just scribbles, as if, and they look like they're being serious as well. So it's not as if they're like not trying to do it properly. They're trying to write out these words, and it's just incoherent except for one word. And that word, as you look at it, is the word Aislinn.
Is that a
Is
name?
that familiar?
Was that the
Is
woman?
that-
They give a tiny little nod.
Can I
I'm
make
not
out
familiar with
anything
this.
on their page with comprehend languages still up?
It is completely scribble. As if something is making it. Actually, roll a check for me. Can you do an Arcana check?
Absolutely. 18.
Well.
There
Ooh.
is something magic at play that is preventing them from giving specifics, as if they are bound to not be able to disclose certain stuff. You can at least gather that much. They are bound to silence by something more than just words. There is magic at play here.
I have one attempt to dispel this today.
Ooh.
I mean, what other choice do we got? Poor
Nothing.
thing
I
can't
guess
speak.
I will cast dispel magic.
Okay.
Hold on, would you like some bardic inspiration for that?
I'll take it for the roll I'm about to have to make. As I'm assuming this effect is above a 3rd level.
And have you rolled?
I was waiting for you to tell me.
It's above a 3rd level.
Okay, cool. So, I need to roll a d20. I'm able to add the bardic inspiration to this, right?
Yes, you can add a d4 to your
Excellent.
ability check.
excellent. So it's going to be d20 plus 3 plus the 1d4. don't think I had anything else done, right? Nope. Okay.
You need to beat 25.
25?
Well,
Wow.
This is a 15th level spell effect? Damn!
I need you to think about who you, like, squared up with a few minutes ago.
Well, I agree. Sure.
What did you
Well-
get?
If it's a spell, but if it's a spell effect, I have a 17. If it's a spell
Nope.
effect, it has a set DC.
Does not.
All right. Nope, didn't work.
well.
Wow.
At least we got a name now, right?
You know what the egg is? How's the egg looking, by the way? Is it just still just hanging out?
Would you like to roll a perception?
Sure.
Oh,
Egg.
Egg.
Egg?
Egg.
The summon egg.
Can you stop using
Simon egg.
18.
purse?
that wasn't me. I promise.
Egg be
18?
destroyed.
Anyone else rolling?
18.
I will
Oh,
try to
I
roll.
would have a look at the egg as well.
What is this?
I'm waiting
egg?
for the. I'm waiting for the what egg?
No,
There it is.
I don't know why I even try with perception checks.
Can I do
Very
an
brave about
investigation?
You can do an investigation. Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh.
I didn't know that was possible.
21.
So, for all of you, except for Citron, you'll have your own separate one. Except for Panache. This is 15 and higher. So you notice as you kind of look around again, the egg is still there, and it is a lot brighter. The weave has gone from moving around it like it had been before and coiling into it, instead going into the ground below it. Citron. As you're taking in all of this information, you notice that all but one color is still visible. The bright, brilliant yellow has now disappeared. The line from where you could only assume was where it originated from is now gone, while the rest continue to weave into themselves and snake into the dirt below your feet. You also notice there is now a slight shake and a crack as it begins to move. What would you like to
Oh,
do?
that's about to hatch, isn't it?
Shit.
Citron's going to gently kind of like spread her arms out like she's like herding like a bunch of sheep and like try to move everybody away. She's like, I think we might want to get some space. That is moving a lot for an egg.
It's moving.
Good lord.
Oh, fuck.
It's
moving.
moving.
It's moving.
It's moving.
Okay.
It's moving.
Okay.
Oh god, it's moving.
Gonna-
Oh god,
I'd,
it's
I'd try and
Who wants to
I'd
carry
try and bring the
cultist?
cultist with me.
Hey,
I want
yeah.
to bring the
Okay.
cultist with me.
Yeah. The
Oh yeah, he's still
cultists
tied
moving
up. Can we
in a
like?
group.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No, we
They're not.
untied.
They're no
them.
longer
Well,
You're
tied.
untied.
I'll
Okay.
untie
So
the legs now.
my rope is back to me. Okay.
As you're kind of
Just
Just
dragging,
included in
Panache.
the little shepherding hug. Like, let's go.
Yeah,
As you're-
good cop Panache is here.
as you're trying to drag them away, they start to get visibly stressed and they're trying to reach out towards this egg in panic. They're trying to get closer
No.
to it.
Oh,
No.
I'm going to just keep grabbing
Buddy.
the cultist.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick him up if you want me to.
Yes.
Just should I just do that? Or try to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Pick him up.
We'll see how much they resist.
Can you do a strength check for me? Because this person is going to start thrashing wildly to get towards this egg.
Strength check.
Can I assist?
Ability check. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate.
There was the request to assist, so you were going to roll that with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because
They do it again.
Lex did
Okay.
say they wanted to assist in that role. So I'm assuming they're
Okay.
helping by trying to restrain them a bit more. Yeah, okay, that works. You throw them over your shoulder, and they are screaming and crying no over and over again as they're trying to reach out towards this egg.
Get over here.
What the
Come here.
Panache would be going along, just like shushing them, just like, Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
All
Don't worry,
right,
it's
get
alright.
over here.
As you're like trying to shush them and everything, they're screaming, no, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. Like they're panicking, like they're pointing, they're screaming, they're trying so hard to like get out of that grip to get towards it. And you notice
No, I'm here.
that the egg
How far away are we
starts
going?
to move down. And it is almost as if it is like trying to find its place on the ground itself. It is continuing to rustle and shake, and you hear the cracking and cracking as the weave around it begins to be almost erratic.
Huh.
Would anyone like to do anything?
So the weave in this instance, is it something tangible at all, or is it more just light?
It's like light.
Let me look. It's glowing brighter now, right?
It is a lot brighter. It is starting to crack. It is very clearly about to hatch.
Probably a little too late for this one. Reading something. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Shit. How far back do we want to go?
What do you think?
I want to keep moving, like, as much as possible. I don't think...
I don't know how
It's
big
good
this is
being
gonna
close.
be.
It's like not that big of an egg. It's like the size
No,
of
we are
a big
channeling
cat.
I think they're talking about.
But we are channeling the literal weave itself into this.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just kind of
that's
interested.
the-
I feel like Lex is just interested. It even does. Like, she's kind of feeling it from the cultist, as someone who has like a goddess in a physical form. She's kind of feeling a little bad for.
Okay.
Panache is
Okay.
away.
Anything else before the next part?
I'm gonna move next to Panache. I'm gonna have Seeker be watching from like above, but over the tree line, so I get an aerial shot of this.
Okay.
The
I'm gonna
believers
move
and the
towards-
non-believers.
I'm gonna move Rob behind. There's like pillars, right? There's like pillars.
Yep.
Or right behind where I can peek out a little bit, but also not to the point of.
Nah, the
Being
pillars of the window.
completely
That's
out
how
there.
you know you got a good shot at it.
I like to not get a second scar across my face. Thank you.
That's fine.
But yeah, I'll stay like right over here, making
Citron,
sure that
while Lorraine is moving, can you roll a d20? And Rain, continue.
But yeah, I'm just gonna stand right here, just right outside.
5. I'm not good at these random d20. I hate
You feel a feather-light touch against your shoulders, and just as quickly as it's there, it's gone again. As if she had tried to reach out to you and it had stopped before she could say anything. This is probably
Like,
the
my
worst feel.
My shoulders like from the front, like somebody's like pushing me back, or from
As
the
in,
back,
like, somebody had been
somebody's-
behind you and, like, brushed their fingers against the side of your shoulders.
Like we're trying to get attention and guide in a direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chun like looks behind her for a minute. Just once. Her smile fades a little, and then she'll look back forward, smiling again, and follow.
This
Var's
is
very confused why you looked at him.
this is definitely the weakest you have ever felt the presence. It normally lasts at least a little bit longer, and there's normally a better warmth with it. That didn't exist
Yeah.
this time.
That feels bad.
Okay, anyone else would like to do anything before we progress?
I can't really do. I don't think I have much to do.
I'll separate from Panache a little bit. I'm gonna move
Oh, actually-
more behind a pillar.
Wait, what's your health like at the moment?
I've been limping this entire time.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
So, as you cast Cure Wounds, and that will get applied when it's done, the egg finally finds its place on the ground. And as it continues to crack and tremble upon itself, the moon seems to glow brighter and brighter, and larger until it is completely encapsulating the opening in the ceiling. Yet, even though it's becoming brighter and brighter, the world around all of you, minus where this egg is and around y'all in the circle, gets darker and darker. You hear the winds, the crackle of lightning, the ocean waves in the storm, the ferocity of fire at its most dangerous point. The world seems to echo in and upon itself, growing louder and louder until finally silence. Not even the sound of the wind. As almost if the world itself has frozen. And with that, the eggshell begins to crumble. And from where you guys are, because Var fucked up the terrain, you are able to see this. And with it, you start to see what is inside. At first, you are met with glowing yellow eyes, pupilless and bright. Then, a mane of orange, like burnt umber, a muzzle partially navy in color and bottom in cream. And slowly, the beast continues to crack at the shell until it's enough to poke its head out. Horns adorning it, almost lion-like in shape in the face, until you see these patches of bright purple scales, draconic in look. And with one paw out, you see that this is a very large paw, like it is big, and it's managed to just get it out, followed by the second one as it kind of tries to pull itself from the place, claws unsheathed and as sharp as the daggers that you carry. And then finally, the back of the shell crumbles as wings outstretch for the first time, dragon-like, that move to once more sit flush against its spine. Still partially in the egg, it stares up at you all, silent. What would you like to do?
Is it? Can I do like a roll to see like what type of creature? Like
You absolutely can. Now, I don't have
it
a proper
glowing?
reference. Its eyes are glowing. I don't have a proper
Eyes are
perfect
glowing.
reference, but I have a very vague reference that I can give y'all that I used a dragon sight to make. So it's not exact to how it will look, but it's like a general basis. So I will give you
Okay.
guys that. You can't laugh at me. I couldn't draw it myself. So this is
We're not
kind
gonna
of the
laugh at you.
vague, like how it looks vaguely. I'm not showing chat. Chat's not allowed to see it.
oh my god, yes.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm kind of just looking to
Holy.
see if it's like roll.
Like what?
Is
Sorry,
there-
you cut out.
I said I'm kind of looking to see if it's like draconian or infernal, like that type of, not like a specific creature, but like a type of creature.
What was your turtle roll?
What am I rolling for that?
You can roll history or religion.
Okay, we will do religion. 21.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
This reminds you of the paintings you see, of the statues you've seen in your time. They don't look like any creature you've ever seen before. This looks otherworldly. And as its wings stretch out again, you're reminded of certain artwork that you've seen in your time. And as it opens its mouth to yawn and let out this tiny little squeaking like growl, you see sharp fangs already in its mouth, and you believe this might be something you've read history books about, that your entire, like, religions themselves have built around. You want to take a guess at what it might be?
I was about to say, I do know draconian to it. Just kind of, I think I want to ask in draconian, like, can you hear me?
How far away are you from it? Are
Are
you shouting this? Because you're a bit way a ways.
Yeah, I'll shout it.
You're shouting at this newly hatched creature, and it kind of tilts its head. It tilts its head one way, tilts its head the other.
Okay, why not?
And it makes these little chirp sounds, like almost kind of bird-like, but not quite a bird. It sounds distorted.
DM, would this be a language?
It would possibly be a language.
I still have my
It
comprehend
could be
languages
an animal sound.
up. Do I discern anything with
Do
my
you
comprehend
understand
languages?
how to speak to animals?
That was my question. Comprehend languages only does like languages, so if it's animal or animal speech, I do not understand.
Yeah, then you're not winning that one.
I was just asking.
Yeah, I had to think about that. I was like, no, it's making chirp sounds.
Like if it is a language, then I would.
No,
then
not a
I would
language.
look. But if it's animal, then animal. then no, I need to speak with
Interesting.
animals for that.
Is it still continuing to like?
It is trying to get out of the eggshell at this point. It is trying to be itself and get out. You kind of see it like struggling out, and it kind of falls onto the ground.
Can I try to
It's
help
struggling
it?
to climb out because the
I mean,
egg
it's a
didn't shatter
baby,
completely.
so yeah. I mean, that might be.
Can I
It's a
try to help
baby.
it?
It's a
You're
baby.
gonna approach
Yeah,
it?
It's a baby.
Yes.
As you approach
I
it,
have.
and how exactly are you going to try and help it? What are you doing?
Who's got the cultist, by
I'm-
the way?
Like, just
Rain has
carefully
the
trying to
cultist,
look at
actually.
it.
No, Panache has the
Yeah, okay.
cultist.
I do have.
Panache
No?
has the cultist. No?
Well, I carried him. on
Okay,
my
so
shoulder.
Rain's
Rain
got the
was
Rain
cultist. So Rain, you've
got-
still
but
got
If you
them
put
on
the
your
him
cultist
down.
down,
I'm
if you
still
put the
gonna
cultist
him
down, Panache would like put her arm
you
around
do?
them and like
Like,
cradle
come
them.
here. So I'm gonna try to.
As soon as the
gently
cultist is
approach
put down,
it.
they are on their knees in like a show of prayer.
Just try to approach it carefully and just like seeing if it's like doing okay.
As you kind of approach it, it kind of like shies away for a second, and its glowing pupilless eyes you think are looking at you. You've never seen this level of like, you know, like this is very new stuff, and it kind of like swishes its tail, and the large fur at the edge of it kind of moves awkwardly because it's still a little bit wet, and it's kind of like trying to gauge if it can trust you. Citron, can you roll a d20 for me?
Ooh. Here we go again.
Citron,
Oh,
time to be bullied.
here we go again.
Yes, honey.
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
pretty decent.
Let's go.
All I have to do is an egg.
That's awesome. Working overtime.
Okay.
Seems to work for me.
as Rain is kind of like trying to check in on this little creature, you feel warmth and you feel those hands that couldn't quite touch you before now brush against your arm properly, and you feel a gentle push forwards as if you are getting pushed towards the creature. And the words, "Can you hear me?" leave her voice once more.
Oh my god. I'm freaking out. Okay,
Ooh.
Citron is going to dash forward. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Let's
There's
go.
difficult
Oh, we're
terrain
just getting in
inside the
there.
cube. It is
Yeah.
difficult terrain, but you're fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Rain is like crouched down onto her knees to try to like look as unthreatening as possible. And then Citra just goes directly towards the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Citron raises up her arms and says, I can hear you, my sunlight. Are you in there?
Oh.
You feel a warmth like a snake coiling around you, down your arm towards the creature that sits before you. She does not speak, but you feel that warmth guiding you to reach out with that hand.
I will try to lift it out of the shell.
The creature does not fight you as you lift it up. And it's a pretty heavy thing to pick up. Like, we're talking like a very solid creature. And it kind of just looks like just very like, oh, okay, we're being picked up now kind of thing. It's very malleable. It kind of just dangles. Like, it's just very malleable in your arms.
Like my cat.
Yeah, pretty much. You were you're picking up a cat kind of vibes. Its wings ruffle a little bit. Its tail's like swaying, but you've picked it up.
And I just hold it up in the air. I don't know what to do.
Simba.
Hitting that line.
Sit
A what?
We have witnessed the birth of a god.
Of which god, though?
I'm guessing a new one.
Huh. Well,
I will gently place it down on the floor.
we can't leave it here.
It's just kind of
You're
like,
putting it
as you
down.
put it down, it just kind of like flops down because its legs can't quite hold itself up
put it
yet.
like,
So it
no.
just goes thunk.
We can't leave it here.
Can't
Yeah.
take
I mean,
it
why
out.
not?
there will be other things that would
We
like.
can't bring it.
Lex,
We can't take it out of
just-
here.
It is
mean-
wanted by whoever was doing the ritual. If we leave it here, we allow it to be taken.
We allow them
and-
to have the power of a god?
I mean, we're certainly
it is a
not
god.
qualified for anything, but I feel like this.
Well, we can't
we
just
gotta have
leave it here.
We can't
It's a
just leave it.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It's
I mean,
a baby.
does
Look, it
any-
can't even hold its head up by itself. Oh, bless.
Does anyone have anything though? Can maybe
Can maybe what?
put it?
Do you want to
Well,
talk
we
to it?
we gotta figure out how we're gonna bring it out of here first. But
We can't.
we gotta do something.
We
What
have
is the
to.
alternative?
All the connotations for what just happened here.
Does anybody have a backpack? Poking
I do.
around.
I do have a backpack.
I do also have a backpack.
Is this
Maybe
how
we
big
could
is
put
this
it in
creature
your
roughly?
back?
It is like the size of like a large lion cub.
So okay, so
Oh.
it will fit
Okay,
in
so
the
that
backpack.
means
Barely.
Barely fit in the bag.
It will fit in the backpack.
Its little
I can
head will be
start
poking
bringing
out.
it. So who's gonna be in charge of like bringing it? Lex, would you be okay to bring it around?
Lex just feels so many complex emotions. Awe from witnessing it, but also deep disgust in her belly. But she doesn't say anything.
I think we just witnessed the
I'm
greatest criminal action.
She
that's
slowly
ever occurred.
takes off her back. Oh, I suppose
well.
we can't leave it here.
What's the weave doing? What has the weave been?
The weave is continuing as normal, missing the one color,
Which color?
the yellow.
Yellow.
Huh. I'm gonna go look at the cultist earlier. Check in on what he's doing.
Bro
How are
is
you
on his
doing,
knees,
buddy?
like in awe and praying. Like bro is locked in on like worshipping the little tiny scrap that is now in the bag.
And he's no longer in ropes, correct?
No.
No longer bound. No.
Okay. Well, you're free to do whatever you want, I guess.
Lex
Um,
is just gonna go sidle forward and kind of coo to the little dragon and try to get.
So, I guess that's that. Gotta go back
So you're
to the
freeing
inn
them?
somehow.
But you're freeing the
Are you
person?
freeing this guy, or do I whack him?
No.
No. Well,
I mean, we did say they were safe.
Yes.
yeah, I didn't say I was gonna kill them. I'm just gonna. touch
Can
them
we
a
can we
little
bring
bit.
them with us?
The person?
Yeah.
I mean, we could. I mean, I
We're gonna
could
bring a
carry
dragon in
him on my
person with
back,
us?
Yeah.
but it's not
A young-
necessarily a
as-
hard thing.
Panache, seeing a young tiefling who's obviously like gotten in with the wrong crowd, would feel very protective now. So
See, we could bring him. Just a matter of like how we're
Even
gonna
with
bring
the
him.
wrong crowd.
I mean, he's got legs, doesn't he?
Is he willing to use said legs? So he seems pretty overwhelmed right now. I don't think he's responding to anything that we're saying.
Can we protect a god?
Well,
Well,
Because
if
we
we don't
can
know.
do our best.
They're with us.
we will not be hard to find. Someone very powerful escaped, ran away from this place.
Yeah.
They,
I feel
You
like
would
we're
be able to tell
already in
that,
the thick
would
of it,
you?
though.
they
Like,
can definitely find us.
Yeah, but I'm thinking we should also bring this cultist along with us because otherwise, if we let them go, they're going to start spreading the word of this new god, and
You know what,
everyone will
that's
hear
true.
about it. And
I still have the rope. Just saying.
well, I don't
so
think we'll need
are
it.
you
If we
leaving
bring,
them here to starve?
if we bring the god with us, the cultist will also come with us to follow God.
You know,
We
that's
have
it works
very
out.
true.
we have to get these two people out through a
Yes.
party.
I hate to pull
We're
the
fine.
religion
We
card.
could say that it's like Citron's child or something, right?
Strange child,
I
it's a
don't-
dragon.
I hate to pull the religion card, but if it is a new god, isn't it something that we should share and revere? I don't know.
I
Fear we
think-
may have had the wrong idea about stopping all this. If I heard her voice.
If we bring this god upstairs, up to the party, we may not leave.
Well,
But
is there
it's-
any other way out?
Are we supposed to phase through walls? Far?
We can. What if we
I
wait for the
can
party
do that
to
once.
end?
I can only take
But
myself.
Loradi is the head priestess. Surely she'd know.
You think she would know what to do?
Do you
Yeah.
trust her enough with this?
Do you doubt the word of the head priestess?
Everything that we have witnessed here today may as well be blasphemy. This was very much something that should not have happened.
But Lightbringer's blessing is here.
That just encourages that it's divinity.
Exactly, but if the gods welcome it, why would... I don't believe that our beliefs would supersede that of the gods.
We don't know if this is done by the gods.
Regardless of who did it, if the gods accept it, or if at least if Lightbringer accepts it, I accept it.
DM, can I sketch out the circle from what I can recall?
Yes, you can.
Because I had Seeker get an aerial viewpoint.
Yep, you can absolutely do that. You get that for free. You don't have to roll it.
Citron, you're religious. Can you come help me look at this?
Okay.
Lexi, you also seem to care a lot. We're gonna try to discern what the fuck this is.
Sure, I'll help.
Alright. Do we all want to roll? Do we wish to give somebody advantage? And DM, what the fuck are we rolling?
I'll give
You can roll
advantage.
Arcana.
Arcana?
Yep.
Well, Arcana
Yeah,
and
that-
religion are the same for me, so which one would feel more appropriate to you?
You're trying to figure out what the sigil is?
I'm trying to discern the nature of summoning circle. And figure out, like, what... Oh, I'm trying to discern the nature of it. But given that it is literally involving a god, I don't know if religion would be more apt or not.
You can go with either. And just tell me which one you go with.
I will go with Arcana.
Okay?
Yeah, Lex, this shit's kind of crazy, isn't it?
17.
And is Citron doing anything as well?
I gave advantage.
Okay, perfect.
Lex, would you like to make a check of some sort?
I'm not very good at Arcana, so I don't think so.
You could. Religion? Wink, wink.
That's true too. Yeah, we'll do religion.
Let's go.
Okay, Lex. You've vaguely seen part of this sigil back home on the grounds of a certain area where a specific rite of passage happens. Around the place where something you know exists and thrives. You were never
Okay.
taught what it means, but you've seen part of it before. Not the full sigil, but part of it reminds you of that. Mostly the inner circle part with the line and the dot, but not the two parts meeting the outer circle. That's different. And Va, you've never seen this before. But the more you look at it, the more that it just sparks this unsettling feeling. Like, this is illegal. You know this is forbidden. Like, even the depth of your bones know that it's forbidden.
All I feel is unsettled looking at this. I can't
Yep.
discern anything from it, heads or tails.
Well, we gotta do something, right?
I'm gonna draw the shape of the sigil in my notebook for later.
I'll
keeping.
just tear out the page and hand it to you. I'll just
Lex
give
just
you my
feels cold in a way that she doesn't really understand.
Okay, what would you guys like to do?
sketch. Lex, did you get anything?
I think I've seen it before. I'm not too sure what it is yet, but I might have to do some research on this.
Well,
That's enough for me.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything, or are we happy to move back towards where we came from?
well, we do have to get out of
Man-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
have
think
to get
Va
out
would
of
be
here.
the only reluctant one.
Well, if we
Nash,
leave with
do you
purpose, they will not
feel
question us. You know?
Yes.
That was not the lesson for what I did earlier.
I think it was.
Okay,
Panache, how do you feel about running interference upstairs?
Yes.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yes,
I'll-
I'll go first.
I'd like to come with you.
so
I will go behind Lex to make sure that whatever that thing, the god that is in her backpack is looked after. Make sure that it doesn't poke its head out when we're trying to walk outside.
Alright, as you guys make your way back, going through the forest, passing the dire wolves, continuing along the river, up the path, through the tunnel, and slowly up the ladder. Careful in your steps, trying to be fast, but not too fast to settle the baby, which has fallen asleep. It was very tiring being
Aw.
born. And its head's kind of lolling to the side, like it's looking so sad. And you brought the tiefling with you as well, who's kind of like following very nervously, fidgeting as they follow. And who was the person who was coming up first?
Me.
Panache.
We have Panache leading.
As
Yeah,
you
Panache would be
open
the
the
one.
trap door, like you kind of like move the trap
The-
door, like
the
the pretty
remnants of the
broken
trap
one.
door.
Yep.
Mhm.
You see someone standing looking down at you. Head tilted down, arms crossed, face obscured, but there is no hostility. Instead, you see a small smile as the rowdy steps back to allow you to safely pull yourselves up the rest of the way.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Do you
Wow.
all
How's your
join?
night been?
Yeah, might
Yeah.
as well.
Like,
Yeah.
I can imagine they'd hear Panache being so blasé and be like, oh, it must be okay then.
She kind of looks you up and down. And is everyone else like coming up now?
I just love the thought of Panache
I'm
like popping her
right
head out of the
behind
trap door
Lex.
with her hair like ruffled
Yeah.
up because she's taken her hairpins out, just looking a bit bedraggled, just, oh, hello.
As you kind of come out and she's given you the way to come up and everyone slowly follows. Our evening's been good. She kind of looks a little bit could not have imagined a more appropriate place to find you guys have disappeared to.
How so?
Well, I mean, I took you all for being troublesome, but I did not expect this level of troublesome to come from you.
Is
Why
everybody
do you think
already
we're
out?
troublesome?
She gestures to the partially broken door.
Oh,
that was
sorry. I
my
can
fault.
replace that.
We're not subtle in our approach.
It's okay.
That's to be sure.
And as you guys will kind of come up, you've noticed it's quiet. There's no party, there's no loud voices. It is quiet of the night. And she gestures for you
Is the
guys
party
to...
finished?
The party finished 2 days ago. But don't
Oh.
worry,
Days, huh?
everything is fine. I thought to wait for you all to return safely. As host, it is my duty to make sure all of you leave in one piece. And she kind of looks at the new edition of the tiefling like, oh, okay.
2 days. It's been 2 days.
I suppose we lost track of time.
It was kind of.
No.
The after party was really good. You know.
There's no way we've been awake for
Mhm.
2 days.
We weren't awake for 2 days.
I believe something happened where time went a little bit funky.
I see.
Well, you know, time flies by when you're having fun, yeah?
And you didn't think to go underground and see if you knew we were down there for 2 days?
It's not my place, is it? I should not interfere with the actions of a fear.
Then why are you interfering now? Just
Well-
move past. We can walk by and forget it happened.
Lex, please. This is the head priestess. We are still in her domain. I truly apologize for the trouble. We'll be on our way, of course.
Of course. As long as I know you are safe, you are free to go. And thank you for attending our event.
Thank you for having us as well. It was interesting.
She nods and she motions for you guys to start heading out. And do you guys start walking?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I follow
Okay.
I'd be
closely
watching
behind
her as
Lex.
I leave.
Lex kind of grunts as she walks past.
So she watches you guys go to leave and she just kind of... Citron,
Oh, yes.
I fear I can't write your path for you. What step you take is not determined by me, but by them. And she kind of points up as if she's gesturing to the stars.
And Citron just makes her smile and nods and says, as a holy woman, I wouldn't have it any other way.
She nods again. And... Well then, get some rest, and I fear I will probably see you before the next sun's down. And she motions with a hand like she's motioning for you to leave.
Citron gives a little wave and then, takes like a couple quicker steps to catch up with her party.
Okay. We have only a couple of minutes left. What do you guys want to do?
Bar suggests we leave the city.
Really? Well, we have to go somewhere.
Yeah,
Leave
away.
the city?
Away from here.
Yeah.
We
We
leave the
definitely.
city.
Yeah. We probably should just go. But
We can
Wouldn't
go
that
use
also
our
be
things.
sleep?
yeah, we probably need to go collect our stuff at least.
What about this
Yes.
is not suspicious already?
We need to change clothes.
They owe us
Lorati
10
was
gold worth of
fine.
food. I'm not giving up 10 gold.
So-
Laradi was fine. I don't think this is as big as a problem as you're making it out to be.
No. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Well,
He sounds
I
like
mean,
the government replaced the
Well,
birds.
how about
drones.
this, Var? We can, Var and I can wait for everybody at just outside the city. If you
Yeah,
would
the
like to do that.
Those folk are usually all bark, no bite, so just go get our stuff, I guess.
You
Meet
all,
outside.
as you're starting to walk towards you start to feel that exhaustion of 2 days of no sleep in this world.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like, you are getting hit by exhaustion with every step you take.
Is it just me, or is this
we need
like,
to rest.
really bad?
It's like
We can leave
boiling
tomorrow.
over again. No, there won't be we won't have a chance tomorrow.
God.
We can camp outside the city bar if you'd like to do that.
I will be leaving the city.
I mean, we shouldn't split up if you think we're gonna get kidnapped, Var.
You're absolutely right.
So we're staying at the inn.
I have a
Exactly.
bed and I intend to use it.
Very well.
You make your way
I'm gonna
back.
have to be at the other inn.
So you guys make your way back towards the inn. Sorry, I've got one last thing I'm going to quickly do, and then we can end
Yep,
out
yeah, go
this
for it, go
session.
for
So we're going to speed up.
Yeah.
So you guys make it back to the inn. You settle yourselves down. Who has the baby?
Lex
How's the
does.
baby?
Lex is carrying the baby.
Lex, you have the baby. Is the baby staying in your room that night?
Unless somebody else would prefer it. I mean, yeah, I can.
We all agree Lex has the baby?
Yeah.
It's deemed
I have
Sure.
I have no good counterpoint.
The
Said-
only
I-
thing that I want to say is if you're gonna be bringing it into the inn that has a lot of people, you're gonna have to really make sure nobody catches an eye on it.
That's okay. They've
Keep the door locked.
to make it faster, they've kept it concealed. They've locked the doors behind them. You
Yeah.
all get to
Alright.
sleep. Va.
Lex
I-
treats it like a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep does not come peacefully to you. Instead,
Yep.
it comes with something more. The trees, canopies higher than your eyes can see, the familiar smell of grass after rain, the droplets of water slowly dripping from the leaves of plants around you, vines curling themselves around any surface they can get a hold of, flowers of all different colors surround you. You feel a pull, something telling you need to walk forward. And so you do. You follow this pull, the dense forest of your home fading around you into a field. The grass is long and well kept. The breeze stronger now as it brushes against your face, curls around your body, and nudges you forwards. There, sat atop a rock, is someone quite familiar to you. Someone you have not seen for a very long time. And they look towards you. A faint smile upon their features, dressed in the same clothes you'd seen them buried in all those years ago. And as you get closer, until you're standing right in front of them, you notice that their features seem blurred, as if there was something obscuring them slightly. Or maybe you just can no longer remember them anymore in that way. But they gesture for you to sit beside them nonetheless. So, do you have the answer?
No, I'm still looking.
They nod slowly, and you begin to feel something prickling at your fingers, your arms slowly becoming numb for a moment. There's a sinking feeling working its way through your stomach. It's weakening. What would happen if the weave was taken from us? Do you think we would be able to exist? Would we be able to continue to develop? Do you think, Ba, there is a world out there where folk do not rely on this gift?
Yes, but I don't think they do it intentionally.
They nod, and they kind of think it over. And as they're nodding, you feel something prickling at your fingers even more. And your arms get worse, and the energy begins to sap from your body bit by bit. The stone that balances between your horns dropping to your lap for a moment. The winds becoming untamed, whipping against the grass and your cheeks, burning where it touches, the sound of trees creaking, a roll of thunder. You watch as the sky itself turns to darkness. And there are no stars in this sky, just an empty, black void. Yet, you still see them at your side, their gaze still to the sky, as if they're wanting to hear what you have to say about this.
I take a deep breath. I fear our world just changed. I don't know for the better or for the worse, but it's changing all the same.
They reach out a hand and they place it against your thigh. And that feeling, that horrible sapping feeling, begins to fade away and is replaced with your normal self. You can feel your magic coming back to you. The stone begins to flirt once more, and as they lean forward and whisper in your ear, "It's not your time yet, Barl." We end the scene.
I'm so scared.
And that's the end of this session.
Woo!
Ooh.
Wow!
Vara lore drop.
Yay,
Oh
Var!
my god.
We did it!
Yay.
You
It's like books, y'all.
be!
Just
And
like
we
books.
got a baby!
Oh, yeah, literally, you love. Ooh.
Just like
Alrighty.
books.
Thank you so much for joining today, everybody. Next week, Monday, the VOD for this will go live onto YouTube, and then the following week we should be straight back at it like normal. So please make sure you follow for updates. There is a website that you guys can check out under reallyamari.com/reascend, where all updates are kept there. Do any of y'all have any announcements you'd like to make?
I have none right now.
I
Love
don't.
me.
Upwards Range, July 1st.
So true.
Yay!
Let's
Wish
go.
list it. Wish list it. Right now.
Please.
Please. Alrighty. And with that, as we say at the end of every stream, stay safe, make good choices. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Okay, good night. Bye.
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 Bye!